Hello, everybody. If you happen to be here watching, thank you for being here. My name's Mike. I am DM here. Playing in my head is my head in the aforementioned phrase that we'll be playing in. And our party members are still kind of gathering up and filing in as they arrive. We have a few late people, but hopefully they'll be here soon. When last we left these adventurers, they were had climbed out of the sewers after having defeated a big monstrous toad, and were divinely informed that the wizard they're looking for has taken the place of the Grand Sage, which is the leader of Palanthas, and is currently in charge of the largest trade city in Ansalon, which is the realm in which they're playing. They were also informed that it's very likely that the people protecting him are not going to believe you if you tell them that he's a bad guy. So they don't know what will happen if they continue to go after him. But we're going to let them figure out what they want to do, and that's where we're going to move forward. Please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/gamingunderground. Make a donation if you can. It'll be greatly appreciated. If not, that's fine too. We'll be glad to have you here regardless. Hopefully you enjoy the story. You can also look up old episodes on YouTube. Just look up Gaming Underground LLC. You should be able to find those as well as I get them posted. I'm a little slow on getting them posted, but I'm trying to catch up. This campaign's been going for a while, so there's a lot of it to catch up with.
But what session is this? It's not, sorry to interrupt.
This is 57.
57.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been at this for
a little over a year.
Yeah. But just know, if you don't donate, I'm going to glare at the camera for like a solid minute, and you'll know why. I'm sorry. You'll know why.
Thanks to those who are contributing. Both Matt and Mike are contributing to us every month, and we greatly appreciate that. The dollars go a long way. Ball is a dragon, and at some point we'll try something else before long. As we hit benchmarks, those changes will miraculously appear.
It's just like winning the lottery. We won't tell you, but there will be signs. I have a feeling you'll just show up in a giant fluffy wizard's robe, like that, where we left off.
Old wide fedora, big pink feather.
No, hit Matt's the wide fedora guy.
How dare you talk about high school?
I don't have a wide fedora, but I do have a collection of fedoras. But pork pie is my favorite.
I didn't decide my last spell, but I did decide on my cantrip.
That's good.
And
Useful to
Victor,
know.
say what?
Useful to know.
Yep, lightning lore.
Lightning lore?
Yep, or
Lure.
Lure. Okay.
Lure.
of the
I
planet
was about to say, I'm
Omicron
not
Persei
familiar-
8.
I'm not familiar with that one.
He
wants to drag people towards him.
Ah,
Yeah,
then
there's
you
like a
fight them.
D6, and then you can pull someone towards you.
that could be useful. Be
Oh
great.
yeah.
For a melee-based character, yeah.
Come here.
Get over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, I'm gonna be using a lot more warlock spells because Victor's like, he convinced me like, oh yeah, you can use whichever, and I'm like, this is dangerous.
You have a lot of tools in your toolbox.
Also, I wanted to point out Catapult.
Yeah.
It has a casting range of 60 feet. So that means you can target something 60 feet away from you
And
and
then
then
send
launch
it.
it another 90 feet. So you can essentially hit someone 150
It's
feet
definitely
away from
been way more range than you have been using it. Welcome, Victor.
Yeah, but then you can't fling vials of acid at people.
you. Well, you
I
can-
mean, you can, but it'd be very far away.
They need to be 60 feet away already, though.
Yeah. Leave a vial of acid and then move 60 feet away. and
Clandestinely depositing acid vials about.
Strategically deposit acid.
That's why we have a road.
It'd be like throwing a football at somebody and
They're
they're
just giving you a
trying to run
backpack
away
full of
and then you
acid
end
to
up
just
hitting them from.
sneak, put them around.
I don't know which cartoon I saw that on, but I know it was from a cartoon. No, where like you're trying to
So
hit
they're
somebody
pulling
and they're
like
running
3 or
away.
4
And it's
lists
like,
that he doesn't need. So.
yeah. They try to run away.
A realistic cartoon or like one of those old
No, you
TV
may not
shorts?
gain level.
Like a Simpsons-like cartoon.
Because I was later than usual, I was going to skip it today. But yeah.
He preempted you.
But rather than turn this episode into 3 hours of Let's Go Shopping, if there's anything that you feel like you need or you would like to purchase set the money aside and we'll get going. And when it comes up time when you feel like that you would have used it, let me know and I'll tell you if you have it.
I think I already got everything I need.
Yeah. I'm broke, so.
Oh, well.
I have some money. So
Yeah, with Rogue though, that's a friend.
10
She'd probably
potions.
find
That's
whatever it
probably
is you're
enough.
looking for.
um,
You guys are currently in the inn, which has been paid for a week. And you have like 6 days left. 5 days. 5 days. Yeah.
I want to make declare something. I want to based on our plan that'll help determine whether or not I go shopping or not. Because
Okay.
whether I'm going shopping or not, and what I'm going to shop for, depends entirely on what we're going to do next.
All right. Well, then you should probably decide on what you're doing next. There are a lot of options.
We're gonna
I'm
go
sure
kill the
all
guy,
of you
right?
have your own ideas as to what those options might be. But according to what you have learned in the past, you know you need the Hammer of Kairos,
Yep.
and you know where it is. It currently sits above the throne of the High Thane of Thorbarton, the king of all the dwarves of Ansalon. That's where that is. Convincing the dwarf king to let you have his symbol of office might be a little difficult, especially since dwarves are traditionally xenophobic.
How good are you at forgeries?
So there's that. You already have the arm.
Forge a hammer. I
Do
might
you know
be able
about
to
that?
forge a signature, though.
You don't know precisely where the metal might be. You'd have to ask around, but you do
Yeah, we
know
do.
of a place.
Well,
Might be. It might be. There is a rumored, a fabled dragon graveyard, which is protected, as you were informed about.
By what is more than likely a dead thing.
If it's dead, it shouldn't be a problem.
Do you remember who told you?
If it's undead,
about
it's a
it?
problem.
Wasn't it one of the dragonoids?
yeah. The,
It was the people in the city.
Yeah.
yeah.
They didn't tell you where. They just told you that it exists.
Yeah.
So there's that. And of course, there's a wizard who's been a bit of a bastard. Who you're looking for?
A bit?
Yeah, a bit.
Way to lowball it.
What, Farland? Or
What do you call him?
Sin.
Farland?
Faye
Faye
Arlen?
Garland.
Oh, I was calling Faye Arlen.
His
We
name.
figured
Oh,
it, well,
yeah.
we were
Sin.
told his name unofficially.
Yeah.
So I'll just call him Farland.
Excuse me.
He has a name.
Oh,
Sin.
yeah, he does have a name.
We
Sin,
know
Sin.
his name. Well, we don't.
Sinny
we don't
Sin
know.
Sin.
Yeah.
If
Well,
I know
that's
the
what we-
mechanics in my own head, then I'm already a step ahead.
So
Yeah,
you
you
guys
won't
are
jump ahead of
sitting
the
in
red
your
line.
room. You've got room and board and a comfortable place. You got your boots kicked off and discussing what your next steps will be.
Yeah.
So it's
It's a
either
nice cheese. It's like barely 8 days old.
So you've made the agreement with your uncle, right?
No.
He's
I
still
have not
hanging out.
ex-
He's just like sitting in the room with you.
I have not
Oh.
accepted
eating apples.
or denied the agreement.
Because the thing is, we have to go to the.
Yeah, we have to go to the
We have to go to the
hammer.
place. Yeah, we have to go to the place he's telling me I can never go to again to get the hammer.
If you make the agreement.
If
Yeah.
you made the agreement,
You
have
could
to
just
sit
let the
out.
party go without you, but that'd be
I
difficult
could.
because you're the only dwarf.
Plus,
Why
in a
don't we go
ze-
there first?
plus in a xenophobic area,
Him to kill.
without
Well, no. So if we go there, he's gonna try and kill me. Because the idea is, if I go there, he has to kill me, and he doesn't want to kill me.
So basically, I'll
Even
kill this
now?
guy if you let me kill you, but like later on. You're basically signing your own.
I
death
wonder if
warrant.
it's. I wonder if it. No, he's not gonna kill me. As long as I don't go back, he won't kill me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
does
his-
want me
his
to go
job
see
is
my
to prevent
mother.
him from going back.
Ah.
He helps us kill that guy, but you can't go back there. He doesn't help us kill that guy. You still can't go back there.
Well, no.
Otherwise, he'll try and kill him.
He won't help us kill that guy, and then he'll try and kill me.
But if he doesn't help us, he's still gonna try to kill you anyway.
Only if he tries to go back.
Well, you need to go back. That's the
We're,
point.
yeah,
You need to
so
go back,
it's a
Kate.
definite that we're gonna have to go there,
Yeah.
which means it's a definite that he's gonna try and kill us
At some point in
or
time.
kill me.
Which means if both are definite, we should probably take the option that also kills Farland. Or
But
No,
so the
that's-
issue
Whatever is bad.
in this
I forget
case,
his name.
the issue in this particular case, if we're making this line of argument, is my honor, because I have given him my word that I will never go back there,
And you
in
keep
return
your
for
honor.
him killing Sin.
And he knows that, which is precisely why he is okay with accepting simply your word that you will not
Yeah.
return.
He knows I will be good to my word, which I will be, unfortunately.
You guys could knock him out. Dragon.
It's true.
Now, do I have to stay dead?
No, you don't.
That's the question.
Let your uncle kill you and then bring you back.
Unfortunately, that's not going to work.
Yeah. The staying dead bit is important. Yeah.
I mean, I've thought about this. He's talking to you, by the way. He says, I've thought about this. I don't really have an answer for you, but I'll tell you what the agreement is. I'll tell you what my contract is, word for word. And if you find a way around it, you find a way around it. But I don't see one. You do. So, the agreement that I made with a certain individual was as follows. In order to protect our good name and to preserve the fortune of ourselves and our children in the future, Elmore must never return to lay claim to what lies here in Thorbarton.
So if he
That
is-
sounds like
So
you're
as
an
long as-
important guy back there.
So as long as you
Claim
don't lay
something.
claim to it,
can
Do
you
you
just-
even want what
Because
he's
of-
saying you... or
Not
maybe-
particularly.
Because
which is
it feels
the,
too
The
Sided.
words very specifically are, he must never return.
it says he must never return to lay claim.
Yeah,
But then,
to
Could
like-
he
lay
just,
claim.
could he
But
just
then, like-
return and like disavow it? Like say like
Abdicate?
Yeah.
yeah, that's the word.
but then in like
Abdicate.
itty bitty fine print, he must never return
Huh?
and claim the throne. So it feels like a two-step process.
Obviously, it's a bit of a iffy, gray area.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I were to allow him to go,
That's where you
he
operate the
could
most.
just suddenly decide, hey, I lay claim to things that I'm not going to mention.
What if
But
he does
you said
lay
you
claim?
trusted his honor for saying that he wouldn't go back.
Yeah.
What, would you trust his honor for saying he wouldn't lay claim to it?
It's difficult. In my line of business, a lot of people would do more for less.
It's a bit too much of a risk in that regard.
And
I mean, if he lays claim,
I
then
have never
contract's
failed
over.
a contract.
Yeah,
It feels like
never.
it solves everybody's
And I'm
problem.
not going to start now.
Could you like
he's never
write
failed.
like an official letter like I promise I won't lay claim to whatever it is, your fortune or whatever?
Now, the only other answer would be if the person on the other end of this contract were to die, then I would be released from this contract.
Well, we don't know.
But you
who-
can't tell us who that person is, I bet.
I cannot.
I mean,
I'm
you
guessing
can
it's
probably
someone
guess.
in the.
It's not your
in-
mother, is it?
I'm
No.
guessing it's someone noble or in a higher up position
Is it
that
the
said
king?
you can't claim.
Are you related to the king of the dwarves?
Yeah.
What if
Can
you-
we take yield?
You know what?
DNA
Dwarves
tests?
don't have a king.
I thought they
They have a
did.
thing.
You
Count,
just-
the Council of Thanes, and there's a High Thane, which is a voted position. It is not hereditary.
I think the idea
So it goes
that
way
we
back.
need to see your mother before anything else really happens.
Yeah, I mean, I can go see her before I make a decision.
And you should. You should
Where
go back
is
and
she?
see your mother.
Back at my home. Not Thorbar, the other one.
In Kaolin, in the Garnet
Yeah,
Mountains.
yeah, in the Garnet Mountains.
Well,
Which is where?
A very long ways away.
It is a large mining community, which is closer than Thorbarton. Sort of this direction and then this direction, if you were to go to Thorbarton.
Yeah.
you shop at Tea Turtle.
My wife bought me like a dozen new T-shirts for my birthday, so this is just one of them.
How are you feeling about all
Wait a
this?
second.
What is that?
An idea.
Oh Lord.
The Kinder has an idea.
That's more dangerous than the sorcerer has.
I
an
mean, it
idea.
wouldn't hurt to go see mom.
Yeah.
But it's very far out of her
It's not-
way.
It is out of your way, a bit.
Especially if we were going to have to do that and then come back here for
Oh,
something.
yeah, well,
and
without
then
it.
come back again.
Without
So
it.
you're-
Have we also
shouldn't
talked
need
about
to
the
come back
possibility
here.
of?
Yeah, what's the
Killing that guy?
why would we need to come back here?
Well, there's a wizard here.
We
Yeah,
gotta,
I mean,
we gotta
said
kill the
wizard.
wizard.
The
We're off to kill the wizard.
Okay, but no, hear me out here. Hear me
That's
out
great.
here. If we sort out all of the other crap and for some reason we need to kill this wizard?
I want to kill this
Oh, no,
wizard.
no,
He
no, no.
kidnapped my brother.
I-
He tried to murder my brother.
Okay,
More than
fine.
one.
He's trying to
If
murder
we can
us.
deal with all of this
And he's
crap
also in league with
first,
Hellfire. That's
That
the,
too.
Not that your brother's
if
not
we can
important,
deal with
that's
all this crap first, and I don't need to go back to Thorbarton, then we can deal with it rather easily.
But we do need to go back and get that hammer.
Wait. I turned to his uncle. Why don't you get the hammer?
You want to pay me?
That's
much would it
that's a
cost?
big
How-
ask.
No,
I mean, I'll do it.
but how much would it cost? Something tells me
I'll
out of
take
our
20.
price. Here's 20 gold.
No, that's not what he meant.
Yeah, I know what you meant. Like, plus,
We'd have to come up with the money
subjectively,
Family
your bro-
discount, 18,000.
Subjectively, it is important that we get revenge for your brother.
I'm assuming just
Objectively,
for, for the audience's
Dragons.
sake. I'm assuming that's platinum.
No, gold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
yeah. Like how much? How much do you have?
Probably not 18,000, but
No,
I
you
guess it's
don't.
possible. He said earlier he was broke. So.
I am.
I've
In,
But I
got my
mean, that
portion.
opens up another
In the royal
possible
term-
track for you to find 18,000 gold.
in the
I
royal
mean,
term,
You're-
I've got a pretty good idea where we could find at least some.
Can I also point something out?
Dragon's horn.
Because
Not only that,
We almost died. We all almost died
We
last
did,
just
time.
your
we did kill the green dragon.
now
but
they
not,
seem to be
uh,
talking about
Scott.
something important. I
There
just
is
don't want to be
also a
talking to like
dragon
4 members and
turtle.
just the main people are like,
that we know.
What?
That's
What'd you
Jones.
say?
Jones already laying claim to that.
Yeah.
And
But he is right. We did not grab the green dragon's horde.
that is true
Do
too.
we even
We
know
also
where the
have,
green
we
dragon's
have no
horn
idea
is?
where it is.
Do you have melted iron by chance?
Okay, I need to know, why do you want iron?
Catapult it. His mouth is open. Incapacitate him, or heat it up and incapacitate
That
fire.
would incapacitate anyone.
I thought he
Yeah.
was allergic to iron or something.
Oh, right.
No, Fae
He is.
are people who are directly from the Fae. Dragons, while originally from the Fae lands, the older they are, the more attached to the Fae lands they are. But they've been here so long that most of it doesn't hurt them.
Well, I meant Farland because I'm mainly
Okay, so
out to
what you need
harm
to
him.
what you need to understand is
Yeah.
Sin is not from the Fae.
Okay.
He is. Sin is. He's not from
No, that's
the
all-
Shadowfell, but he's corrupted by it, I guess. But that the iron thing wouldn't work on him.
Okay. So what are his weak? Because the main thing I'm
What
worried
is his
about.
weakness?
Yes. What is his
A
weakness?
dagger to the heart,
That's pretty much everything's weak.
Most living things.
or a
That felt smart.
erasure of the soul.
I meant like, is there
don't know if he
cold
has one.
damage, acid damage, anything that we could just be like?
He's a wizard. He could be resistant to anything.
Specific about him, you don't know. You do have the capability to learn, though.
Because I'm mainly worried if he dies, what's going to happen to Palanthus afterwards, or what's going to happen if he's still in power.
If he dies and it gets traced back to us, we will be the most wanted people in all of
Yeah, that.
So
that
if we
is-
make the deal with your uncle,
Unless
can
we
we also
can,
add an
after
addendum
killing him, prove
to
that
frame
he
somebody
was
else?
a doppelganger.
Possibly frame that
I
dead
feel
guy
like he
in the
would do that
sewer.
for free. I'm not gonna lie.
all things considered, he's probably under a true polymorph, which does not wear off upon death.
Can
Oops,
In
permanent
which
shape
case, we
change.
just have to find the real one or the original.
What do you think is in the
Which,
Shadowfell?
from information we have already, he's in the Shadowfell.
sir?
Very likely.
If
we go there.
if we were to make if he were to agree
Get
this deal with you,
No.
can you frame somebody for this person's death?
Sure.
Can you
It'll
frame
cost
someone in
extra.
particular?
Yeah.
We could easily frame the guy in the sewer that
Depending on
wanted
who
to
it
kill us
is,
with
it'll
his
cost
toads.
more.
Who's
What
already
guy
dead.
in the sewers?
The guy,
no, yeah,
the guy
he's
with
already
the toad.
dead.
And we don't know that he died before
He could
got
just
wasted
die by like,
killing
oh,
us.
he looked like suicide. Oh no.
He felt so bad about what he did.
I mean,
Or his toads ate him. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with a good game plan because
For now,
we're also
we leave Arlen alone. Because in game, we still don't know his name.
I will assume that because of the divine intervention that you will have
Okay.
realized.
We leave Sin alone.
we leave Sin alone.
I want to kill him.
Why?
So do I. For
Why
the simple
leave him
fact
alone?
that there's nothing we can do because he's too well fucking placed. As much as I want to rip his fucking throat out, we can't do shit against him.
Because if we do try to,
We
if we do
cannot
successfully
pay
kill
him
him, then we also
to
have
get
to deal
rid
with
of
us
you.
as fugitives, which will hinder us going forward in the future.
Yeah, our only easy way of getting rid of them requires us to screw the pooch on our whole overarching mission.
Yeah,
And
and
our destiny, as you like to put it.
It's basically making a tough call, lighting the match, and then letting the bomb go off while we're hundreds of miles away, which is
I don't know.
you killing
I think-
Sin.
I still think
before we make any definitive plans, deals, or anything, we need to talk to his mother.
talking to my mom would be a good idea.
So, your uncle, who's still leaning up against the wall eating apples, says, "So, my offer."
Maybe. Hard maybe. I'm going to talk to mom first. You said I could wait.
Yeah.
Look, we both know you're going to follow me anyway. You'll know if I go back. And
Yeah.
if I go back, you know, like,
Of course.
all right. So I don't see a
Just
problem.
trying to
While
close
this is
business.
going on, I'm going to leave.
Okay.
Shit.
He opens the door.
Cat's going to get in trouble. Cat, he's going to get arrested.
Honestly, I thought it
He's
would have
going
been.
to get arrested.
Honestly, I thought it would have been me. I'm really
Is
surprised.
he just gonna walk in and try and kill
Oh, yeah.
Jason?
Probably.
Yeah.
No offense, you do take things surprisingly well without you.
He's
even
a very
knowing.
black and white kind of character.
Oh, yeah. He's
Yeah,
very,
That's not
very
racist. Racism against Kinder. It's just a fact. that you
I'm going to
specifically-
go to the captain of the guard that we helped
Am I wrong?
previously. Make my way to the armory with him.
Yeah, he is actually assigned to the smaller outpost with outside of the central ring. So you can go and talk to him. He's there doing paperwork. They guide you in, let you in to see him. He's like, "I'm very busy. What is it?"
I need your help.
"We are here to offer assistance in any manner that we can. How can I be of assistance?"
I've lent you aid, and my party has lent you aid in the past. We've done many things for the city of Palanthus.
It is
And
greatly appreciated.
I need you to come with me and trust me on something. I ask that my displays of honor mean something to you, and I would like you to come with me.
I am quite busy.
They're pulling cards, or they're up out there if you want to talk to them.
But you have done a lot for us.
While he's
Roll
gone.
a convincing roll.
Roll a convincing roll.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yeah, they ain't anything that's gonna be other than persuasion.
Okay, persuasion. 6.
Says, "I can send a guard with you, but I cannot. I am way too busy."
What is the highest ranked guard that you trust that you would trust his word?
I trust any knight.
Well, as a fellow knight, I would appreciate it.
He makes a motion. One of the guys who's standing by the door. "Go with this gentleman and help him in any way that you can."
Wait.
He nods.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did Bazarin go?
You didn't hear the door slam? He walked out a while ago.
I
Also,
was,
your uncle is gone.
I was in the midst of talking to Zalbert about racism.
Oh.
Look, he's really not happy with the fact that we're leaving someone like Sin in charge of this city.
Sir Clorin is his name.
Sir
He's a knight
Clorin.
of the crown.
Knight of the Crown.
The lowest echelon of knights.
And look, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth too, but there's nothing we can do.
Give me a minute.
I mean,
and
we're
down
gonna
a
still
pitcher of
kill
beer.
him.
Now
Oh yeah,
that-
no,
I'm
that's
thinking
a
if I think
that's
if we
a
want to
given.
kill him, we're gonna have to somehow
They kind
Expose
of,
him
escort
first.
you
expose him or like
out, he
lure him
says.
out
So
away
he's
from
quite
us.
Yeah,
busy.
but my point
You
is,
just
we
can't
know
get
where
him
he
follows
is.
with you.
We know where he is.
He is very
and
at
we know he's
attention.
not moving.
Every possible
because
opportunity.
we know he's working with the dragons
very-
now, and the dragons want him here in a place of
stick
power.
up the butt.
But we also know that he's
following
observing
the measure
us.
to the letter.
Yeah.
We knew
I'll
that
make my way
anyways.
to the Grand
Worst
Library.
comes to worst, he just screws with us while we're out and
Follows
about.
you. The library is open.
I don't want him
It is
surrounded
open to
by
the public,
family anymore.
What about
although
the
a lot of
dragons?
people are still avoiding it. There
What
is
about
still
Black
there
Dragon?
is some traffic.
Black
going on.
Dragon. What are you talking about?
I would like to go in and try and find the chronicler.
When you get to
I may
the
have an
inner
idea.
stacks, which you have to cross essentially
You
through
know, some if
a large
we were to
portion
take care
of the
the
library,
Farland problem, or
you will reach a
sin
desk
problem,
where a
weird.
single old lady sits.
we know of
And
someone
she
that's
gets up
high-ranking
sort of
with
slowly
magic
and teeteringly,
that we could
and she says,
that could
"The
help us,
chronicler
and we could put them in powers to
indisposed and
grant
way too busy to
Sage
have
of
visitors at
Olympus.
the present moment. He says, please
Sweat.
come back in 3 weeks'
Let's not
time."
even do it.
I
I
just need a
mean,
moment of his time.
without
I
talking
saved
to
his
him, it
life
makes
from a green
logical
dragon
sense.
that I slayed.
With his permission,
And
I have no
I
idea.
just would like just a few minutes of his time. And
She takes a
We can
deep
always
sigh
tell
and
him,
she
like, he might-
reaches
I don't
under the
know if he
desk,
would know
pulls
or
out a
not.
big heavy book.
We probably warned him that, you know,
She opens it up.
the Grand Sage is an imposter.
I
But
knew
then
that was
he
coming.
may also convince us like,
Yeah.
y'all can't leave. You have to stay here and solve this.
Well, if he's gonna do that, he can at least
Weird.
help us.
takes out an ink pot.
Well,
And he's high enough ranking that
Sharpens
he
a
can
quill.
actually help us.
he tried to help. He didn't help
Puts
us
on an
last time. We had a
eyeglass,
big job.
monocle,
And he basically
And
sent us
now
on our way. He didn't
turns
really
another page.
do anything.
As I anticipated, he doesn't have an opening for 3 weeks' time. Would you like me to write you in?
I would like you to make an opening.
Oh.
Let me check the notes. She flips a couple more pages.
Black Dragon would eat him.
Are you a wizard?
Huh?
I'm not a wizard.
Alright, she flips another page.
Warlock.
What?
Warlock.
Do you
More.
Rule a nation.
I don't think she'll
I'm
have any
vested
deals
too.
with us.
I wish so.
Yeah, but
I
then
don't even know if we could find
then
him.
that-
She said
Oh,
she
the
was gonna
dude.
go.
She says that's close.
Not the woman.
Alright, this is highly unorthodox.
I
Well,
feel
I'll
like
go
he's
in.
gonna try and kill us as soon as that last
I'll
wish
ask
is up.
him. He's not gonna be
go.
happy.
If Sin is technically Arlen, then he would be fulfilling
Very
his own
slowly
mission.
puts the things away, puts the big book under the desk.
Well, he'd be eating it.
She straightens up her clothes. She opens the
No, I
door.
don't think that's how it works.
She goes into a room that's very bright.
unless we
closes
say
it.
eat this guy and then leave us
You
alone
didn't hear
forever.
anything. There's no sound coming
I think
from
that
inside
was
once the door is
too-
closed.
Yeah, that'd be kind of his two favorites.
But she comes
It'd be a
back
complete
a mere
sentence.
2 minutes later.
We'd want to say, go eat this
It's
guy,
just
and then we'd want to be
Strangely
gone by
enough,
the
he
time
said
it's
he'll see.
done.
I feel like
Okay.
the last.
But I don't
I
really
appreciate
wanna-
you taking
the last
the
favor
time and risk of
needs to
your.
be-
Well,
Never.
Thank me on
bother
your way
or
out if you
harm
still feel
us
the
and
same.
any of our kin for the rest of
she
your
opens.
existence.
She points towards the door. So
There could also be
the room
the
is
favor
empty,
of
except
when
for
we're in the big climactic
stacks and
battle,
stacks of books
die
and the
for
homunculi
us.
that
No,
typically
just
travel.
the idea is he can't die.
And they're just
He
like
can't do anything that would cause him harm.
continuously stacking books and moving them around. He is sitting at a large, solid marble desk, which is about
the
6
amount of
feet
trees.
wide, and he is constantly writing. He doesn't look up,
Someone's been
and he
watching
says,
their
"Bastion,
SpongeBob."
what is it that you need?"
As the chronicler, you have shown that you have a rather expansive knowledge of the goings-on of the world.
I should hope so.
Through divine magic, we found out that the Grand Sage of Palanthus is a doppelganger, a true polymorphed individual that has assumed his identity.
He nods, continues writing, hasn't stopped.
As a knight, sworn by honor, leaving the city in the hands of a miscreant like this does not set well with me. And as we don't really have much in the way of evidence, I was hoping that we could at least get your word that this is the case and that we can use to convince others.
He, holds up a finger, and the scratching continues as the pen continues to write on the page. And he takes a deep breath, and he sets his pen down. He looks up, and he looks you in the face. It is a blank, expressionless face, but the eyes are deep, like really undefinable. And he says, "There are circumstances in which my interference might be necessary. This is not.
Is the night guy coming with you? Is he?
Yeah, he's with me.
He's just hanging out there. He's just like,
So,
I just want him as a witness.
so he heard you say that
Yeah.
the guy was an imposter, and the chronicler agreed.
there will be consequences, whatever actions are performed here. For instance, the city is functioning, does as it's supposed to do. If this individual is doing something untowards, the city has not suffered. I do not see that happening. To remove him will cause chaos. Now is not the time for chaos. Unfortunately, I can be of no assistance to you in this matter. When you have evidence, present it to the things, or not the things, the council members. They can take care of their own. And then he picks up his pen and he starts writing.
Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for working me in.
He nods, turns the page, keeps going. Right beside you is like bead of sweat. He's never been this close to greatness. But he stays right there beside you.
Okay.
I bet you his hand cramps a lot.
Then I will.
He just keeps going. And he's like, son of a bitch.
Then I will just head out.
You open the door. The old lady says, she looks you up and down. Says, "You appear to be whole and hale."
Yes, and once again, thank you for your service.
Of course. He knew you were coming anyway.
I figured he would. He seems to know a lot of things.
Yes, unerringly so. Have a good day.
That interdimensional bathroom is great. No wonder you're staying there all the time.
The knight follows you around.
Yep.
The
He
interdimensional
doesn't say
bathroom.
anything.
I will.
He doesn't
That's
speak
what we
unless
say.
spoken
Whoever's
to.
not here.
I
does.
will acknowledge him, thank him for coming with me.
You guys aren't using that. That's not a
I will ask him
bathroom.
to relay what he overheard from us to his guard
Oh,
captains
no.
about
Tho-
the
those are my
Grand
orders.
Sage.
Of course I
My
will.
changing room.
I will relay that information without
If we need evidence that is untoward,
corroborating evidence. Unfortunately, I doubt any action will be done.
action may not be done, but at least you are aware of the situation. And like the chronicler said, once we have information, we can get to the Thanes. As a knight of the crown and through the echelons, if you are aware and looking for said evidence, it would be of great help to us.
He kind of looks around. He says, "Between us, I am sure that they will believe me when I tell them what the chronicler said. While there's not much that they will be able to do, I'm sure that they will be prepared once something can be done. I foresee extra guard rotations at the very least."
Mm.
But he bids you good day, bows deeply, and he says, "I will return now to the barracks. If you need anything, I can be found there, at least during the daylight hours."
Mhm. And then I'll return back to our inn.
Not the bestest of answers, but at least you have some very specifics.
Okay.
You come back to the inn to find them still discussing what they're going to do.
Plan G. Are you willing to subject
Does,
yourself
does
to a gish
anyone
spell?
have a weasel?
And I'm
Wish
just
spell?
A gish spell?
What is a gish spell?
It's like a wish spell, but it sucks.
And like I was saying, I misheard. I didn't know his name was Sin. I thought he had to pay for his sins. That's why I've been calling him Farland this whole damn time.
So far, the best plan has been the one with the ostrich and the bowling ball.
No, but listen.
It's a
What
bowling
about-
ball.
This spell makes it so you can't do this, or you take psychic damage.
I still think we should drill a hole
What?
in a crystal ball and make that the bowling
yeah.
ball.
Be able to
G-E-A-S,
cool off a little
gish.
bit.
Yep.
I know
No, that's
it doesn't
Gias.
sit well with you.
Who told me it was gish?
I have set dominoes in place, as it were.
In the
Hopefully
Gaelic
things will
pronunciation,
fall
he is correct.
where they
Dominoes.
need
Where'd you
to.
get a bunch of dominoes from?
Metaphorically.
Oh.
I was playing along.
That's-
I also have the access to the Gias.
yeah. It's a
I
good
have talked to
spell,
the
or it can
chronicler
be.
who has confirmed with the Knights of the Crown what we know about.
Does that mean we can kill him?
No, not yet.
No, but remember, we were told that we wouldn't be believed.
Yeah.
But
The chronicler knows everything.
Yeah.
Apparently.
He knows everything that has been, everything that is, and everything that will be.
Yeah.
I mean, while that was a good play, I don't
It is
think
suggestive.
that was a good
What do you think?
idea.
Well, now you know very specifically, according to the Chronicle, that
Nothing can be done right now.
until you have evidence, there's very little that can be done that will result in a positive outcome.
So we can either hang around town and try and gather evidence.
Or do something actually productive.
Yeah, as much as I want to hang around, we really have bigger fish to fry.
I don't know about you, but I ain't no detective.
I don't know where we'd start to try and prove this guy's a doppelganger. I think the best we could do to prove that would be to find the real one.
If one of us
That
has
doesn't
suggestions.
shadow.
Again, and that circles around to something that I'm not doing, which is going to the Shadowfell.
That would be the most concrete evidence, is to find the actual sage.
Yeah.
We could also
Because the last thing that you do with an evil evil shadow
No wonder you
wizard
want to kill him.
is to fight him on his home fucking turf.
What if we distract them for a bit?
How so?
Like the Gish.
Again, it's Gius.
Oh, I may know a way of at least finding out where he is if I can get a hold of the spell.
What spell?
Contact other plane.
That particular magic is not functioning.
Yeah. Communication magic is busted.
I can use it.
Which means you might be
Sir!
able to, you might actually be able to try and barter for a discount since you can use the magic that other people can't. Like the domain.
Yeah,
lords
you
are
just
all-
yeah. It's like you don't know one. Can you?
If you
really
want to
use
open up your
infinite
own
scroll?
business, you can probably do it.
I could, but
Now we can make that 18,000 real quick.
Yeah.
good.
Anyone want a
no.
message sent somewhere? I'm your man.
I need the spell.
He turns into his
I
little
can still do it.
Mobile,
And then the police show up and they're like, why can you still do it?
mobile telecommunications network. Just,
We could
yeah.
also try and since we know that the problem with the magic is the Fey bones or whatever. If we
Could try
found
and
the
suck
Fey
those.
bones, we could
Yes, that's a great idea. Fey bones are the problem. Fey. Yeah.
Don't let him get away. He has bones.
Well, we need a
Are
one-armed.
we sure I
Have you
have
seen his
bones?
We need a one-armed blacksmith somehow.
It could be bark.
No, it's bones.
You know what? That vegetarian plan might not work.
Does any of us have access to suggestion? I think I do. Do you?
I might.
Because we could easily be like, oh, we want to meet with the council. We
Again,
can talk about Sin getting him out of there.
I have.
You have
Yes,
that thing, right? The detect dots thing?
Oh yeah.
Detect dots.
Yes, I can detect dots within
Detect
100
those
mile
dots.
I think you
radius.
said detect thoughts. I'm like,
I can
is
detect
that
thoughts.
is
As
that
every
a hard
balls, you
spell?
detect
It's
three.
read thoughts. It's so I can do a thing and I can read somebody's surface thoughts, and then I can make them make a check, and I can get a
You can dig deeper.
suggestion. I
Yeah,
can dig deeper,
um,
and then I can make a suggestion automatically succeed once I have dug deeper.
You guys have spent hours discussing your next plan of
Yeah.
action. It is now nightfall.
I still think if we get a crystal ball, use that as a conduit for a material component, and drill holes in it, that would be our best bet for the
I
ostrich
still think
and the
the
bowling
ostrich. Honestly, I think the ostrich is a good idea.
ball. And he can
Yeah, but where
polymorph.
will we even get an ostrich?
Wild
Ostrich is
magic
one thing.
harvest.
Where are we
They
going
use them
to
to traverse
get?
the desert.
Where are we going to get the
Probably where you would
Parisian
find it,
soup?
honestly, yeah.
That's what I want to know.
The Persian
Polymorph?
soup is easy.
He can make it.
Yeah, I can make it. That is the least of our
That's one of the 8
problems.
soups in that book.
Yeah.
No, that was the pamphlet. Wait a minute.
It's a
I
I'm
looked
pretty
through the
sure
book.
we can
No,
find-
it's at the very agenda.
Rolodex pulls out a Rolodex. Like, where did that come
There's
from?
12 kinds of soup in this book.
I'm pretty sure we can pay some homeless person to let me polymorph him into an ostrich.
That's
Have you seen an ostrich?
Do we need an ostrich? What about a giant chicken?
is,
Oh.
and I looked to the uncle. Is that?
He's not here.
Is that? Oh,
He left.
I was like, is
He's
that?
got other stuff to do.
You do have something that will turn someone into a chicken.
I was like, is that?
Pretend
Is
that.
that prostitution?
For 30 minutes, you said.
Oh, yeah.
Letting us.
Look, I need some time away from you guys. Puts on hat.
No, I have the hat. I don't know what you're talking about. I never gave it back to you.
If you are a chicken, unfortunately, you're 100% a chicken. Your brain is a chicken's, so you have
It's
no idea.
horrifying.
Strangely enough, though, if you ever do wear it, that you will remember the things that you saw as a chicken, although you weren't able to act on them.
If I hit 0 hit points as a chicken, do I die?
No,
Oh,
pops you back up.
nice.
Just like a normal polymorph.
So,
But because you cast Identify on the hat, it will destroy that.
well, yeah, and I have to have it.
So you let it time out and you can keep using the hat.
Correct.
But if you get killed as a chicken, the hat
Hat
goes
is-
away.
the hat is gone.
Well, that was probably the design. I think the idea was we get blown towards the grate as chicken, right? And then we fall.
And we go through
Take
the grate.
chicken. Yeah, we go through the grate and fall.
Take
Oh
chicken
damage.
yeah.
It was
You were about
it was an escape plan thought up by a gnome.
Turn into a chicken, fly through the grate, and flutter down safely.
Yep.
That's genius.
Something. Yeah, that's something you would think of.
Yeah.
I would turn into a pillow though.
I'm wondering
Hey,
if
deliver your dinner.
Squiggy, squiggy, squiggy.
What is it?
Bread.
Not red.
As a hard
Bread,
backup,
cheese,
the platypus
some dried
plan
meats.
might work too.
What's a platypus?
Can we just go see your mother?
A couple pieces
Yeah.
of fruit.
That's
what I know with you.
I know.
I'm entertaining this because this is funny.
Um,
I want to go talk to Mom.
All right.
We could poison. We could easily get a sandwich and poison Sin with the sandwich.
Enough.
I'm so tired. of
Leave
looking at this
Sin
for
in
hours.
peace for now.
We did poison him.
That's so
we always
funny.
forget about poisons.
I don't have
Is
any
there,
wyvern
is, there
poison
an,
left.
is there an equivalent? Is there arsenic in this world?
There's iocane powder.
Oh right. Guys, let's go get that money real quick.
We just need to hand him a coin.
I also brought
gloves.
up
Mage hand.
Yeah, with gloves.
if we decide to go the killing Sin route, could we also get Sweat involved? That way we could try to instill him as the Grand Sage of Palanthas.
No.
That way it won't fall into
That's not how that
disarray
works.
on a power level.
That's not
No
how
one
it
has
works.
talked to Sweat since her
That
brother
might be a
came
good
back.
thing to look into. He may believe
Since you
us.
went back and collected him.
Should we
He's
tell
under
Sweat about that?
control.
You have him keep an eye out while we go on somewhere.
Yeah,
I
Alright,
will go see
Having
Sweat.
him with
I'll
All
go-
right,
I'll go with
in
you
the
to see-
morning.
I'll go with you
It's
to
dinner.
see Sweat
Wow, he's there.
at night
Oh,
or in the
okay.
morning.
Yeah.
At night.
When are you going?
As soon as dinner gets.
I'll go with him.
So he's there.
Yeah.
No one else is in the temple. The doors are wide open. Sweat stands by the altar, sort of looking up, mumbling to himself.
I say to
I'll look up.
Arlen, wait a minute. I think I know why Sweat's been mad.
Nice glass.
Talking to gods.
I think I know why Sweat's been mad. This stuff has been going on. He's like, you guys haven't seen it till now. Jesus Christ. And that could be why he has such a
I
crappy.
feel like he's pissed at us because we're such bad heroes. Like we are crap at this.
in our
As you
defense-
approach, before you've
Hey, we
even said
survived to the
anything,
cave
he
with
turns
35
around
red
rather
dragons.
abruptly, and he says, "What now?"
I apologize for bothering you, but
we have issues.
yeah.
Obviously.
No, we
Wait a
have a
minute.
specific issue. Evil is in power. Take it away, Arlen.
The Grand Sage has been kidnapped, more than likely thrown into the Shadowfell, and a different power has been put in place.
That's working for an evil dragon.
He takes a deep breath and sort of blows it out through his nose, pursed lips. He says, "I am not without power, as you may well know,
Well aware.
but I cannot solve the world's problems alone."
I am also aware of that. It was just brought to our attention that maybe we could inform you.
It was brought to our attention that we should bring it to your attention.
Consider it brought.
I'm at a loss of what to do because he is so well entrenched.
We seek counsel.
We have one idea, but if we go with that idea,
It involves an ostrich.
Are you just standing there saying that?
no, he's
We need a tub of lard
he
and
said-
an ostrich.
He said he didn't
And a bowling
know
ball.
this,
And a bowling
Experimental.
ball
but
and one left boot.
the idea may
Brother
actually
just goes
destroy
straight
the
out.
world rather than just save a city.
Well, I would suggest, or I would advise, to not do that one.
Yeah, no. I have already figured that one out myself.
He says, he takes another deep breath. He looks somewhat defeated and very tired, bags under his eyes and everything. He says, I have too many irons in the fire.
I kind of figured as much. That's why the thought of bringing it to your attention didn't occur to me. You have been looking.
But you're our only powerful ally in the city. So
Are we? All right, I need to say, are we all here?
You can be. if
me
you
and
want to
him
be.
are.
You can be if you
Hey,
want to
everybody,
be.
I'm here.
Sure, we're all
Are
here.
you
Pops
just like
up from the
we ate,
pews.
yeah, we ate dinner.
Surprise!
Are you just going through each hymn trying to find $1 like, hello?
No, I figured that'd be what she's doing.
Very soon,
Loose change.
I will not be here to counsel you. You must figure out how to go forward on your own.
Yeah, I
Okay.
feel like we rely on powerful NPCs a little too much.
Well,
That was out of character.
It's not our fault everything's super
It is not a
powerful.
weakness to rely on power when it is available.
Yeah.
if it's okay to ask, not be with us in the city or not be on this plane of existence?
There are other things far more important that require my attention.
I'm just making sure. But seeing as how I'm just gonna say your doppelganger, essentially, is in league with someone that could destroy the world, that we've seen in a vision destroy the world, and that is in the biggest capital of the world helping council leaders. It's kind of
I understand that you see these problems as being large.
Look.
and
Mine-
not that your problems aren't large.
Mine are
It's
larger.
bigger than this.
I'm not saying your problems aren't big either. I'm just saying understand where we're coming from. That, and it seems like you do.
I understand.
Okay.
I would help you in whatever way I could. Unfortunately, my resources are stretched thin as I am fighting on multiple fronts.
And how much time do we have left with you? If I, not that we should rely on you, but just so we can get a ballpark.
I will probably be gone within the week.
So
I wish you luck in your endeavors.
I appreciate it. The luck will be trumped by skill.
All right.
Look,
I
you guys have my vote. I think we should go to the Garnet Mountains, and then I head back to the inn and go to sleep.
Stomp, stomp.
well, Sweat, it's been good. Safe travels. I'm gonna go back to the inn and see if I can try to help him cook some late night snacks.
All right. Anybody else have other plans?
no.
Go back and get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a full night's rest. You wake up the next morning refreshed. Strangely,
I'm still cooking. Omelette.
You stayed up all night cooking.
Yeah.
Cool.
you still
Level
feel refreshed.
exhaustion.
You
I
feel
don't-
refreshed.
Woo!
You were blessed by sweat. on your way up.
I use one of my horns to lightly turn the page. Da-da-da-da-da. Pancakes, pancakes. Bacon pancakes. You can't say that.
Breakfast is served. You all eat.
I don't think that's copyrighted.
No, it's copyright
The
by
Rihanna version?
No, just bacon pancakes.
Either way,
I come out and serve the food. Here you go. There you go.
You liked my joke, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I come out and serve the food. I serve you like an extra helping of liquor. You're having a tough time, I feel like. Actually, Actually, I'll give you a little shot.
He doesn't drink.
No, I was talking about Jess because her brother just.
Yeah, give me another one.
Yeah.
Booze for breakfast.
I give him like a half extra shot. I give her like a quarter extra shot. Just
so
wait, what time is it? I look at him like, wait a minute.
Daybreak.
What
6
time is it?
a.m.
No, I asked them like,
can
what?
I see?
Mimosas.
Can I see the map?
Oh shit! I
This
wrote.
one?
No,
Yeah.
the world map.
If I had it with me, I would let you.
I have. I have the one you gave me.
Oh, that's good.
I run back to the kitchen.
I forgot to grab
and-
my RPG kit on the way out this morning.
Which is why you don't have your dice.
I don't have my mini or my dice or anything.
Is that a
Gotcha.
Homelander shirt?
No.
Ah,
Hoy.
Wait for president.
I do not know who Hoyt is.
Alright, I very much agree.
I go to the.
That is
him.
upside down.
As soon as he mentions mimosas, I'm gonna run back to the kitchen and be like,
I
shit.
got orange juice.
And I'd go back and squeeze a bunch of orange juice into a
we are
pitcher.
here,
Yeah, we
You didn't make
need
any
to go
pies, did you?
and I'm not allowed to go.
No, they don't have any sugar.
Where's
Surprising.
that?
That's good. I think
They
we've
have
already,
everything here.
I think we've already learned what you do.
somewhere
with
over here, I
pies.
think.
Well,
No, it's.
Gertie said
Mainlining pie.
Gertie said I really shouldn't be working pastries this morning.
Here.
Right,
Can't
Gertie?
go here.
Yeah, Gertie
Oh.
said so.
Can't go here. Need to go here. We are here.
You want something? You
We
good?
kind of passed by the Garnet Mountains, or passed
Yes,
through.
you did.
Well, no, we kind of got booped here. Or no, here, and then we went this way.
I'm still kind of serving. I'm also
we
taking
went
orders,
through here.
trying to make a little extra money.
Oh,
Since I'm
either
not
way,
really doing anything else, and they
that-
never really told me to leave.
They will take advantage of your free labor.
I was gonna say, they're paying you.
Do I get tip?
Choke up on the bat.
So what?
Choke up on the bat.
maybe a 2-month
Good tip.
journey.
No wooden nickels, that type of thing.
I mean,
Well,
we
I'm
could-
also
we could go by
cooking, so
boat.
I'm. Can this go towards my hours of
Go
learning to cook?
Yeah.
by boat.
Absolutely.
Sweet. How many do you think?
We'd have
What
to
time
go
did we leave
over
last night?
here and then go that way.
About
That's
9.
still. It might be.
it's
might
about
be
6
quicker
a.m.?
Just to cut through instead of go around.
You think?
Yeah.
What? I would probably know that. What would be quicker to get to the Garnet Mountains? Would it be quicker to take a boat from Palanthus down to Cairgorth?
It will be easier,
It would be easier, yes.
It'd be
but
easier, but
quicker.
longer.
not necessarily quicker.
Yeah.
Okay, so
29
okay.
hours.
Well, I was
Boats,
like,
boats depend on nature.
well, also, I didn't know how hard it would be to get through the mountains. Because we're like in the Y of a mountain range,
Hmm.
so I didn't know if it would be.
It is a well-maintained and well-traveled road. It is maintained by the Knights of Salamia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, I mean, we can just, we can go.
Yeah. We'll just take the road. How long? will
I'm
that
living the
take us?
fantasy dream of being a
You
waiter.
should have a scale somewhere on that map.
I'm looking for it.
It's bottom right.
No.
No.
Since they're looking at the
No
map,
scale.
I want to go up
Yeah.
to the. Who owns the bar or who owns the hotel?
Mr. James Inconsequentia.
I'll go up to Mr. Consequentia.
Okay. He's like, hey, what do you want?
Why did they let the two idiots play in the
I want to ask a favor.
I'm not an idiot. I know this area.
Well, I've been working and cooking food for you for the past 9 hours, so I'm.
Damn. Give me the damn map. Did you just turn it upside down?
You see those
I
guys?
love it.
You see those guys over there that are arguing over
Oh
the
yeah,
map?
the only key is whether it's a city fort or. Ow.
Well, the one in the middle that has the map is about to see his family again, and he may need some hard liquor. Can I get 1 bottle of hard liquor, please?
Yeah.
For free.
We actually
because
passed
I've been working.
here.
No.
We
Yes,
actually
for-
passed
because I've been
here.
working
No,
for
we
you.
need to get
Well,
down
we
here.
passed Thorbarton.
Can I roll
200
up?
miles.
Up.
It's roughly 200 miles.
'Cause we
200
went from
miles?
Yep.
We went from Tarsus to
By horse,
Sardis.
you can travel 30 miles in a day. By foot, 15 to 20.
Yeah.
Can
I mean, you have a
We
road,
should
so you
have
can
enough
might do
money
20.
to get carriage and horses, yeah? Probably.
As long as we buy it ourselves. Wait a minute, I'm all the way over here. Can I roll for
Here's your
persuasion?
map.
Sure.
Hang on. Roll it back up. He handed it
Well,
to
I
us.
didn't know how to. I didn't know which way it
I'll
rolled.
use
Does it
sorcery. Is it one sorcery or two?
I might.
sorcery
It's
there
canvas.
For D4.
I mean, roll the dice first.
Well, no. As long as you roll it, see how this
Yeah,
is.
so you didn't need to use a phone.
Well, it's. Is that cock?
It's
As
at
long as you
18.
roll it the
What's your
way
plus?
it's supposed to be rolled. I don't think the.
Plus 1, so 19.
I mean, you
Alright.
can use you can always use your strength
Um,
and constitution.
yeah, I'll use my con, so 22
Okay.
or 23.
He's like, all right. Never say I never gave you anything, but this is it. I'm
You're-
not a generous man.
You're the only boss I've ever had.
What? What happened while we were planning?
The inn guy.
Don't worry about it. Eat your food.
He reaches under the
Sorry, I thought it
counter,
was in your ear.
sort of roots around, and he pulls out an old dusty black bottle, and he hands it to you. That was here when I bought the place. I don't know how good it is.
How long is he owned the place?
3 weeks.
I want to inspect the bottle. See.
The bottle is old but well made. Dusting it off, you reveal etching in the glass that is elven in look.
Oh shit.
What you got there?
Elven wine.
I'm not sure.
Let me take a look.
As long as you promise not to drink it.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna drink it.
Yet.
Glug, glug, glug.
Wait, hold on. A lot of different pair of Can I do some kind of check?
Sure.
What do I do for
Investigation.
alcohol check?
Perception.
Investigation.
12.
The bottle is old, very old. It used to have a label, but the label has long since fallen off or been torn away. There are no words etched into the glass,
Can I give it
but
like
the finest leaves that are etched through the glass are expertly done.
Can I give it a waft?
If you want to open it, you want to open it.
Why did you ask it like that?
I mean, it would be required to smell it. Would be to pull the cork out of it.
He said it's been here since he's opened the place.
How long has he owned the place?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Oh.
3
It was
weeks.
here when he bought the place.
Right,
That's
Mr.
not that long.
Inconsequentia?
Just means he hasn't dusted.
But bottles old.
Isn't alcohol better when it's been
It depends if it's certain when it turns into vinegar,
oh.
I think
which
we
is
need-
also fairly
Wine that's
delicious.
uncared for turns to vinegar.
I think we need to let it breathe a little bit.
Detect magic.
It is magic.
Identify.
The bottle itself glows faintly.
Identify.
It is a spell of containment. Something, an entity, is within the bottle.
Oh!
Hold on.
It's probably
You
a
do
rum
not know
goblin.
what.
Rum gremlin.
No, don't open
It's
it. Could be a bottle of
Commonly
whoop-ass.
referred to as a rumlin.
I was
It
about
could
to
be a bottle of whoop ass.
Could be
I'll-
genie number 3.
Yeah, it could be Genie number
Pops
3.
the cork and Chuck Norris
Well,
hops
technically,
out.
genie number 2 because it's the
Kicks
same
everybody's
genie
ass.
twice.
I'm about to
Is
make
this-
a.
Genie thrice.
Is this the kind of thing
It
that
could
will
be the
make my
same
bag
genie
of holding
thrice.
blow up?
It could be
Like,
a
is there
mind
like a
goblin.
subspace thing going on here?
Probably.
Damn it. I don't
Here,
want-
wait,
It
let
could
me
be a
look
ship.
at it. I'll take my
It could be a
helmet
ship
and
in a
put on
bottle.
the red one and see how
Can you
dangerous
see through the
it
glass?
Oh,
is.
it almost blinds you. It's very dangerous.
Ow, that's
Yeah.
very dangerous. Be careful.
Okay, I got a new idea with how to deal with sin, guys.
Nope.
Can I have my bottle
Don't
back?
give that back to him.
I
will
worked
take
for
care
that.
of it. I will pay you.
No.
It's very.
What do you mean no?
I deny payment. Give me my bottle.
Why'd you deny payment?
Because he's offered to pay me. I'm denying it. Give me my bottle.
I
back.
don't.
Never
All right,
worked
I'm gonna
for
be
free.
as frank with you. I don't trust you with this.
I'm becoming more responsible. I've worked for that.
I don't trust you with. I will pay you. I'll give you the rest of my money, which I know I said I was broke earlier. I got a good bit of cash on me. I will give you the rest of my money if you, for keeping this.
It's not alcohol.
This is an evil
Oh, it's
bottle.
not?
We must destroy
No,
it.
it's not booze.
You lied to me.
It's
This
very
is-
dangerous.
No.
I don't know. It was here when I got here.
What was this place beforehand?
It was a bar.
What kind of bar was this? That's not alcohol.
I don't know. I just bought the place.
Look, he may not know what it is, but we have determined that it is a very old bottle.
Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. I take off my apron and I.
He just threw this
Fold
at
it.
us. There's hellfire is actually in this bottle.
Rawr.
I take
That's
off
how-
my
that's
apron,
how
I
it
fold it
is.
and put it on the table. I go to talk to Mr. Consequentia. Listen,
I
that is
love that
not
that's his
alcohol. I asked specifically for alcohol. That isn't alcohol. I could yell one word right now and clear out your whole business. Give me some alcohol,
Are you gonna
please.
give him a bad Yelp review?
No, I'm gonna yell roaches or something, or
Why
the
don't I
medieval
just-
equipment.
If
hey.
you cause trouble for me, I'll kick you out, and I'll have the guards come and arrest you.
First land.
We'll
Don't-
open the bottle.
No.
Do you not want the bottle?
We'll open the
I
bottle.
want the bottle.
I just want payment. And I didn't get
I
paid
told
alcohol.
you I would pay you. What if I buy alcohol and give it to you as payment?
I was getting alcohol for you because you're having a tough time.
Then how about I buy alcohol for myself and you consider it as payment?
Wait, if you were getting alcohol for him, fine. He has alcohol.
That's not alcohol.
Oh
You
well.
didn't know that until a minute
Yeah.
ago.
It could be an alcohol
I like
elemental.
this even. This makes me. Hey, this makes me happier faster.
I put back on my apron. I go back to. Throw the doors to the
I
kitchen.
put it-
Fine. Go back on. All right.
I will put this. Does it look like it would? Is it fragile?
Yes.
Fuck me. All right, I will
Wait,
just hold
again?
it.
I grab hard liquor
can
off
stick
the
it in my
shelf and I
backpack.
pour it.
Huh?
Into, I
can
pour it
stick it in
into the
my
food.
backpack.
Everyone's getting
He
drunk. for
wants
lunch.
this to open. That's what this is.
What do we wrap it in? Like 20 cloths.
I'm telling you, all we got to do is go up to the house and chuck it in, like, and then walk away. Come on, man.
See, it's shit like that that doesn't make me trust you with
I'm
it.
not gonna do it.
So was the plan that you guys are going to head south towards
Yeah.
Kaolin?
Yeah.
You're going to buy horses or pay for passage on a wagon?
Jess, before we leave, can you go to the Thieves Guild again?
But
You
Put
pretty
up
much
a-
go there.
Put up a flyer for information on the Grand Sage.
yeah, I can do that.
See if other people can watch it. I've got the knights watching him. If we can have other people watching him for any missteps or any potential evidence that we can use to.
I can see if I can find anything there.
You will need to offer a reward.
Yeah. How much money do you think it's gonna? I've got 2,000 gold.
500.
An amount that you wish to leave with the bartender to pay for information that comes forward.
While my stuff is cooking on the stove, I come back. What
I'll
other
give
allies?
you a grand that you can put towards it.
What other allies
shit,
do we
there
have
you
in the
go.
city?
Hmm?
What other allies do we have in the
Says-
city?
None.
The bartender says, "Oh, that's a lot of money."
We ain't got a
Um,
lot of allies.
Yeah, I'll keep track of whatever you want. If any information comes in, I'll pay it out, discreetly in smaller amounts, depending on how good the information is.
I whisper to Zalbert, "Don't
But
eat the stir
when you
fry."
come back, hopefully I'll have something for you.
Okay.
All right.
Has bubble wrap been invented?
It could be.
See, this is where
The bottle is
the chest thing would have come in handy.
black glass. You can't see what's in it.
Is there a hand touching the like?
Not that you can see.
Oh,
What's it smell like?
The bottle itself?
dust.
Dust. Yeah.
Evil?
Wait a minute.
It's an inanimate object.
Could it
Does
be
this
animate?
smell really good or really bad to you?
I'm cooking in the back. You'll have to
Oh.
come back to the back door.
Could it be animate?
We're leaving.
I mean,
I'm
with
still
the right
making
magic,
lunch.
anything.
We're
can.
leaving.
Give me
Okay.
10 minutes on the
I'm
stir
solving
fry.
our problems right now.
What?
I'm going to cast using some metal utensils I found. I'm going to cast Tiny Servant on the bottle. So it just follow us around.
He steals some silverware. Anyway,
It's.
he
Then I-
animates the bottle.
Zalbert, you could have just
Good.
asked for
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
silver. How many other people?
This
are in
makes
the-
it harder to
Only
hold.
like
No,
three
no,
or
no.
four.
He can just walk behind us.
What if he
Okay.
trips and breaks open?
I served them the stir fry that
Bottle,
I
don't do that.
poured a lot of alcohol in. They're getting drunk
Fuck
for
you.
lunch.
They like it.
No, like they like sloshed. These people are on the verge of getting
It'll
trashed.
take a while, but they're working on it.
What's the hardest liquor in like the back that I can find?
Damn it.
Just like
in the
normal
freezer.
whiskey. There's Nothing exotic here.
Nice work. I mean,
Um,
it's kind of cute, you know. with
I pour a little bit of
silver.
ale
Aquafina.
and then a little bit of that whiskey in there,
You
like
know, it's got
sprinkles
the
of
little-
whiskey.
Little fork arms
Then I
and, like, spoons.
Pour a little into a shot glass.
I imagine-
individual like four things like the
Pour it on
fingers.
the stir
I
fry.
imagine he just duct taped some forks down and bent them to make them feet.
And I basically made
You take the
Technically it's spelled
spoons
a
tiny
drunk
and bend them so
potatoes,
they have little
and I go out
feet,
and serve
and
that
the
to them.
forks become little fingers on
Then
the
I'm like,
arms.
It's popular. People like
on
it.
the picture.
No, I just want to. I just want to
Maybe
fuck
we
this
should get
guy's
him a
business.
knife, you know, just
I want
so
to
he
get
can
these people
stab
drunk
him.
to where they're like, "Oh, you're public
Like one
drunkenness.
nice
Get
hand?
out."
Well, you have
Knife
made it.
hand.
Let's see. Roll me a
A drunkenness check.
performance check.
Ooh. Okay. He has spoon feet and a knife hand and a fork hand.
You may.
18.
You have made a dish that is enviable, and everyone loves it. They're asking for seconds, sometimes thirds.
Hey, give me some of that.
No. I escape it
No,
away from.
no!
There's
It's
this.
like the taste, the aftertaste, with a little bit of burn, and there's just like the hint of ale behind it. It's just phenomenal. It's lovely.
I'm telling you, you're actually supposed to light the alcohol on fire. You know that, right?
I did. I didn't
He
think they
fucked
would
up
actually
so bad
like
it
it.
actually tastes good.
I was trying to fuck up that guy's business.
Oh, here, let me flavor this with some soy sauce.
This is
Unfortunately.
He offers you,
No!
at the end of it, he offers you 50 gold for the recipe.
Okay. I whispered, so pour lots of alcohol in it. I pat him on the back.
Yeah. He gets the specifics from you, and he writes them down.
Wait. Give me 40 and call it the Aaron special.
It's done.
Cool.
Less money and it gets named for me? Hell yeah.
What if I make a little armor for him?
Could like break
We
some,
just need a
some
bigger
break.
bottle to put it in.
We could
with,
like break some
cloth.
like we could like make some
Yeah,
like
what if we get, like, a
plates or
padded
break some
chest?
plates and then it could have little like armor plates.
You can buy your own horses and wagon, or you can join a caravan that's heading that direction.
How much would our own horses and carriage cost?
About 80 gold.
That's not
That's
bad.
it?
I can
Yep.
pay half of
For like a
that.
carriage?
It's 2 horses and a wagon.
Not a wagon, a carriage.
A
Like-
carriage,
like
a
a gypsy
fancy
thing.
carriage. That'll
Like a-
cost you.
Like fully
How much?
enclosed.
It'll be about 120.
120
Yeah.
for a little tiny home?
That's
It'd be a
Covered-
hell of a
covered
lot.
We should
wagon.
probably get 2 sets of them though for the 6 of us, because it'll be like
3 and 3?
Yeah,
But still, that's what, 240? That's pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, but we also
It's a 10-foot wagon. It's enough for all of you.
Oh, just the one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's really fucking tough.
Only one person has to drive it. Everybody else can sleep if you want
Oh,
to.
we'll also have to make sure we've got enough food for the horses.
I have a decent animal handling.
For 150, they'll throw in all the feed you need.
Sure.
Yeah, that'll work.
Who's paying?
I can pay 40 of it.
I was about to say if we divide.
The 6 ways? What is that? 25 each?
Yeah.
Is that right?
No,
I don't know why I wrote it down.
150.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's
Divided by
25
6 is
each.
25.
Yeah,
It's almost like he did that on purpose, so it'd be super easy for us
Strangely
to...
enough.
Yeah. So
All right.
super easy
So
for
you
us to-
guys throw some money together and buy a covered wagon that has enough food and a barrel with some water in it.
Wait, so each of us are paying 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
And should that barrel run low, I have a rain catcher, and you can create water.
Yeah.
Unless you got rid of that spell.
I mean, we're going to be gone for several days. I can prep it.
It is a 200-mile trek. You guys can travel about 25 miles a day. Will take you 4 to 5 days to get there.
that's
Or
fine.
8 to 9 days to get
That's fine.
Yeah, so all I got to do is fill it up right before, and then the next following day I re-prep the spell to my current place.
there. You're traveling. Anything you want to do while you're traveling?
Read.
Travel, so not break this bottle.
No worries, he's chilling.
Seethe at having to leave Palantis.
Well, it wasn't saved.
Not again! You can't do this to me twice, man! Son of a bitch.
The first night, your dreams are infiltrated by a presence.
15 plus 8.
You wake up. You look around. Sort of a bit paranoid for some reason. You don't know why. You write it off as a bad dream. Go back to sleep.
Okay.
Doesn't bother you again. Phase pass.
I consult my sword.
The sword.
I know. Well, I'm sure he's pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm venting to said sword about leaving Palanthus, but trying to figure out the weighing the pros and the cons and the good and the evil. And yes, there's evil in charge, but there's stability and there's chaos, which would be bad for everyone.
The voice
And we're
of
getting-
the sword is as if from a great distance, but it is plainer than it has ever been. There's disappointment there, but you can't understand the words, just sort of the feeling gets transmitted. It's not anger. He's just it's not mad. He's just a
That's the
Damn
worst
it.
part.
I'll try to cook for everybody again.
I need feathers.
Why?
All right, roll man attack roll.
Hey, put on your hat. He needs feathers.
Why is
Attack like with what? Just my
Your
one
hoop
arm?
back.
Oh, my hoop back.
Oh no! Oh,
He's
25.
taking out a bird.
Yeah.
That
You
works.
kill a goose.
you have feathers.
And you have goose for dinner.
And I have teeth. For some.
Geese don't have teeth.
I was like, that's a weird goose.
On their tongue.
Do you have any ingredients in your beard in there?
I don't think I'd want
I have a-
ingredients that are
I have a
on the
dragon.
Dandruff,
Yeah,
maybe?
here's some
No,
left-
in the bag-
a
in the bag
leftover
of holding.
Yeah, I keep my bag.
I know. Just the way he said it. Just
I do, in fact, have one ingredient, but you can't have it. It's a spell component.
Okay.
I do have a
Seasonings?
raisin,
Ugh.
Then why offer it?
a durian raisin.
Every time he
Wait,
pulls
how
it out,
is it?
everybody in the wagon goes.
If we,
including the bottle.
Goose is good also.
Yeah.
But
So
I
long
do
as-
have hunting traps that, like, if we're.
Oh,
like,
you want to
camping,
catch larger game?
I will
Okay.
try.
Okay.
For
Roll me a
food.
nature check.
I don't know if I have hunting traps. I was gonna make one of my hunting traps.
I get the
come
goose
alive.
going.
Alright.
Well, that is a big one.
You find no sign of any animals in the
Ever.
general area.
And then we look over.
There's
and
a
there's like
goose.
there's
like
an
a
elephant right
deer
behind
right
him.
there,
Yeah.
like looking at you, going.
No,
He's
he's
got
just
fingers for some
He's
reason.
like, guys, I couldn't find anything, and right behind him there's an
Have you
elephant stomping
never
by.
seen Open Season?
Yeah, right.
I would like to
Classic.
pluck the goose.
I
Whoa, what? Hey,
What?
excuse me?
Pluck.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
I heard something else.
We all heard something different.
Everybody was like, no.
I'll just cut you a piece.
This is that worst PG-13.
Ugh.
Maybe a soft rated R, but not that much. Jesus.
You take the mashed potatoes
If
and you
this
put
is
it in there.
PG-13,
I didn't even know I had mashed
no,
potatoes.
PG-18.
Yeah, because I've already blown through our F words.
All right.
PG-18.
You will,
It's
you
a
will
European
find
rating.
food eventually to supplement your supplies, but with a cleric in the group with the ability to memorize creating food, you're not going to starve. That's for sure.
While I'm
But it's much
cooking,
nicer to eat fresh meat.
It
than-
is. It is.
Well,
At least for you.
while I'm cooking, I'm reading the recipe as I go.
Do we have any like
Much
burlap?
better than
You don't have a
Soylent
recipe
Green.
for goose.
Oh, it's
You
not.
figure
in
it
the
out.
book? Oh,
You take a stick
I know how.
and then you rotate it.
I know how it works. I know how it works.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe next town. Big
You have to
city we
s-
get to,
you have to skip the
find
part
keywords
that was in
and
contact
spice
with the
pouch.
stick because he didn't skin it. But other than that, it was cooked well.
That's not a bad idea.
The next time you get a chance to take a feat, are you going to take the chef feat?
Probably. Is that an actual? feat?
Yeah,
It
it's an
is,
actual
yeah.
feat.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of working towards that.
Yeah.
So,
It's useful.
um,
My dwarf was a chef,
Keywords and
but he also
spice
ate
pouch.
his opponents.
Pocket spice.
hey Zalbert, can you
His-
go
He's a
grab
dwarf and not a
some
lizard folk?
non-poisonous
His mission
berries?
was to eat one of every non-sentient race,
And what about the sentient ones?
so long as they weren't human, dwarf, elf, or gnome.
Okay.
So you eaten
Halfling,
dwarf before?
half-red.
No, he wouldn't do that.
Oh no, you listed dwarf.
Yeah.
Human, dwarf, elf, or gnome. Yeah.
Yeah, do you mind going to get some berries?
Does that
real
mean he's
quick?
eating halfling?
Those are kind of humans to him. So
I'm telling him to go get berries.
I don't want to get berries. I'm plucking the goose.
Stop plucking the goose in front of us, man. Justin,
Didn't
you
he
go
already
please.
cook the
Yeah,
goose
there's-
that we ate and he didn't skin
No,
it?
we haven't got to that.
He didn't
part
skin
yet.
the stick.
He didn't skin the stick.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
What are you gonna do with the feathers?
There's a
Make
pile of
pillow.
them.
I'm gonna make a pillow. Do we have like a burlap sack?
I don't know. Do you have a sack?
Is
Would
there
you like
sacks
to have
around?
bought a
I
sack?
can have I have an old shirt from that bag of clothes.
Perfect. I'll use that.
Yeah, just pull out a shirt. Here you go.
Give me the.
I will say like.
You
Foxy
pack it full of
or something
feathers
like
and you put the bottle in it.
It says juicy on it for some reason.
She has her own style. Do not judge
but
her.
like on the front instead of the back. It's weird.
Yeah.
That's because that's.
I want to sew.
I think that's for like an
shirt.
elven housewife. I'm not really
I
sure.
want to sew most of it shut. Put the feathers in.
Alright.
I hate you.
Just leave the top.
Roll me
open.
a skill check if you have tailoring skill. If not, then a performance check.
Do any of y'all do have that?
What?
No.
This would be dexterity. Base dex if you don't have a tailor kit.
No. I'll use base stacks. Yeah. 8.
You sew it together. So it's not pretty, but it's
There's
together.
a couple feathers sticking out every now and then.
I don't know to like.
Yeah.
put
Kind
it
of looks
inside
like a
out
badly
after it's done.
stuffed piece of taxidermy.
When we get to back to Tarsus, y'all are gonna have to explain to Marta what happened to her clothes.
You travel on.
The bottle in it.
You travel on.
Oh,
You travel
She
on.
gave it to
Can
you for
I
free.
have?
No, I
Make it
think I
into the
bought 'em.
Kaolus realm relatively quickly.
Can I have bought 4 quivers? Not quivers. Well, yeah, quivers of bolts.
cases? They come in a case.
There you go.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
I did buy all that spare tin.
Yeah, you were gonna make like a
You-
windmill or
hat?
something.
That.
Something about a fan.
That clown.
Oh yeah, you were gonna make a self-fanning
Oh
device.
yeah, a tinfoil hat to prevent mind control.
Oh, I used to have one of those.
Eventually, you will come to an actual guard station set up on the road. It is manned by dwarves, and they bear the house insignia of Thane Prost, who is the leader of Kaolin and the surrounding area. He is also the oldest dwarf anyone knows.
Do they have to?
The guards are like, "What's your business? Going into Kaolin?"
Don't recognize him.
Not particularly. no.
Do they recognize you?
Do they recognize me?
Apparently not.
Yeah, they asked who, what the hell we're doing. Oh, and I'll pop my head out of the covered wagon. I'll be like, I'm coming home.
It's like, oh. Well, welcome back.
Brought some friends. Most of them ain't
Apparently.
troublemakers.
Please try not to make trouble.
Yeah.
It will be at least
Look at
another
you.
day's
Hear
ride
that?
before you reach Kaolin itself. But there should be a couple of inns which will have beds
Who's he
available.
talking to?
Anything going on that I should know of in the area?
Thane Prost's 342nd birthday is coming up.
Christ. All right. Any kind of big event?
According to him, anyway.
Oh yeah.
We think he's older.
How many days have we been on the road?
8.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna spend each day 2.5 hours reading each book.
Yeah, you got it. You guys
can
can
do
have
that
that
again.
downtime to do whatever you need to do. But at the end of 9 days,
Did you keep-
will enter Kaolin.
Did you keep track of how much I'm teaching you?
I'm trying at the moment. I'm doing the books now, so I can spend 2.5 hours on each thing.
Oh well, I'm saying as long as you're keeping track, because I'm not
yeah,
keeping track.
I'm keeping
of what
track
I'm
of it.
Now, do we have horse hay?
No, we have feed.
No, just
Hay
the
would be like
oats.
their bedding.
As you enter town, there are 2 stone pylons driven into
So you're teaching me?
to the earth, and an arch of stone across the top with Kaolin etched into it. And leaning up against it is your uncle.
Oh, God.
Took you long enough.
You really like apples.
They're easy to carry.
They keep the doctors away.
Makes sense.
They keep anyone away if you throw it hard enough.
I
Full
need-
of,
He points at you and he nods. He's like, yeah.
full of antioxidants.
Yeah. You can also put things in it. It's like they're very useful. You can hide your weed in there.
You ever poisoned anyone with an apple?
My uncle hooks me up,
Probably.
man. He's got the good shit. Don't take it from him if he rolls you one himself, though.
For some reason, I'm imagining.
laced with
I don't.
Tommy
I don't
Chong.
tend to hide my poisons all that well, but that's a good idea. I should try it sometime.
Well, there's this little fairy tale, about a queen who like wants to kill her daughter or whatever. So he hides. Sends me an old lady.
Never
gives
trust
her
fairies.
An apple, and then she eats the apple and like dies.
I mean, they kind of explain themselves.
Oh, I love that fairy tale. Ash Black and the Seven Elves. I love that.
Wow. All right, 100 experience for that one.
It took me a minute.
That was impressive.
Thank you.
He says, "Well, we should go see your mom. She's expecting you. I've only been here for a day, but she's excited.
How do you move around so fast?
Well,
I have ways.
I was cooking breakfast for a while, dude.
You able
Afraid
to
of
teleport?
secrets I can't really divulge.
You able to teleport?
I mean, if needed, yeah.
All right.
You gonna be okay?
You gonna walk? Or you gonna hop in?
Sure, all right.
You gonna be okay?
That'd be fine.
I'm just saying. It seems
Yeah,
like
no,
it's been a while since you've.
Yeah.
You go through Kaolin, winding roads, side passageway to a section of the town that's not very wealthy. It's not too poor, but it's not wealthy either. It's a plain house.
Lower middle class.
Yeah. It's a plain house. It's kind of small. But your mother's standing there, her apron, light beard. She rushes out, gives you a great big hug.
Yep. Hi, Mom.
Says, "It's been so long, my boy." Oh, your brother's, he's working, but he's in the house somewhere.
Yeah.
Your father's sitting in the doorway. Took you long enough.
Yep. Good to see you too, Dad.
I just kind of mouth open.
He walks
like,
up.
Backstab.
Ah,
Wait, wasn't your mother in prison?
No, his wife is.
Your wife is in prison. Sorry, yes.
I hope you don't say this out loud. It smells right there, dude.
Come on inside. Your mother's been cooking all day.
I don't know how
Oh.
the prison system works in Dwarfland.
I'm looking forward to that. I brought some friends.
Yeah, we were told. Unfortunately, there's not much room in the house, but there's a
They got a wagon.
barn in the back. It's the neighbors, but they said we could use it.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
You may have to stay outside.
Okay.
Not for any reasons.
No,
You
I'm
just
ju-
I
I'm
don't think
big.
you'll fit.
I'm big. It's okay.
It's a dwarven house.
Yeah.
The doors are only
Do I
so
want
high.
it? Can I? Can't. If I can fit in your house, can I come in?
Are you gonna reduce him?
How long is the reduce gonna last? Are you just
A
gonna?
minute.
That only lasts a minute. Dude.
Yeah, it's
Are
not
you
going.
gonna get in there and then just go like and like knock over all her nice china?
No, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna go
no.
in.
A bowl in a china shop, as it were.
Basically, I'm gonna introduce myself to his mom, his dad, or introduce himself to his brother, and then run out the back and be like,
I know a way you can be small for 30 minutes.
"Ow."
Cut off your legs.
Oh my god!
That would make him small for a lot longer than 30 minutes.
What
Well,
were you
unless
thinking
he restores it.
I can't.
No.
I don't have anything
Please
that
don't
repairs
cut me.
limbs.
It's high level magic.
Aaron, would you like to be small for 30 minutes?
You could be a chicken for 30 minutes.
No, because then
We
then
might eat him.
then the brother
Well,
will
then
be
you
like,
just
"I
turn
gotta
back
help
to
make
normal
dinner."
Chop.
No, I'm fine. Not. Yeah, can you reduce me for a minute?
You get taken inside
Yeah.
and set up at a long table, which is
Dwarf sized.
yeah, but it's makeshift. It obviously doesn't belong here. There's barely enough room for everybody to sit. But the food is hot and fresh and delicious. There's a lot of talk about your adventures and what's happened in the last 3 years or so since
Roughly.
you've been here. Yeah, and it's sort of a general hubbub. About 40 minutes into the dinner, your brother comes out from his room. He's wearing a gray robe, sort of neck to floor. His hands are sort of wrapped in small bandages. And, he comes sort of mumbling to himself, shaking his head as he walks out. He looks around, a bit surprised, notices you. He smiles briefly.
Hi.
He walks up. picks up a plate, puts a bunch of stuff on it. You're looking at everyone.
I'm not there.
We're
He's
not.
back in his room. Shuts the door.
What's all that about?
Your brother's a little insular. He likes to stick to his own.
He became a bit of an incel, huh?
He's
I knew that kid would laugh out of him.
He's shy.
No, it was like a big whoop.
He's shy. But he's doing very well. He makes jewelry, and his pieces sell pretty well.
Oh, that's good.
She reaches into her bodice and pulls out a very finely made piece of jewelry made in silver.
Okay.
It is gorgeous.
I can appreciate it.
Dude's gifted.
She says, truth of the matter is that this is not his best work, but he doesn't want to show his best work.
Hmm.
Is there a window in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Like an open window?
He's just sitting at the.
No, because I'm just eating there, trying to participate. Be like,
She says,
Cooper.
Pyro says that you had business here. I just wanted to see you. It's been so long,
Yeah.
but you can't stay.
No. I
They
wasn't.
they're looking for you still.
I
They thought you were
trust
dead.
me. I know. Glances is. I'm assuming my uncle's in the room here.
Yeah.
Glances at.
He's over in the corner eating.
Another apple.
No, he has a cut up apple on his plate, but he's eating the other stuff.
No,
What's
he
for
has
dessert,
apple
apple pie?
stewed. Yeah, no, stewed apples. Little thing of stewed apples. Yeah.
a lot of the dishes
Trust
are
me, I
apple
am
themed.
fully aware.
I have some bad news, however. I was going to wait till after dessert, but I guess the cat's out of the bag now.
The apple pie smells delicious. Hello.
Strowelda's here, but she's in prison. She has been since the fight.
Hmm.
She was convicted of helping the bandits. There was evidence that was brought by two men from Thorbarden. Well, a man and his wife said they had evidence that she had provided aid to the bandits, told them where the patrol was coming from, gave them information. She was convicted rather quickly. Prost sentenced her to 10,000 times her weight in stones.
What?
That was how long she would have to mine to be set free. In Garnet.
Yeah.
We haven't been allowed to see her. No one has.
Prison break.
I'm gonna fix this.
Bandits?
While they're discussing that, I'm cutting the pie.
She will tell you the story because she doesn't hold anything back.
Yeah, and I also don't want to tell it. So.
So 3 years ago, he worked for the town guard.
Mm-hmm.
He was a combat medic, and he was part of a unit of soldiers, and their job was to take care of these bandits that were rampaging around outside Kaelin, stealing people's belongings. And so they went out and they laid ambush for this group of bandits, only they were ambushed themselves. And
Double ambush.
everyone was killed,
Reverse ambush.
with the exception of apparently your wife, that you didn't know. You thought she was dead.
Yeah.
And in his misery of having lost his wife, he had wandered off and left. Been living his own nomadic lifestyle for 3 years. Apparently, she's been in jail the whole time. Two men came from Thorbarden, or not two men, a man and his wife came from Thorbarden. They had evidence that said that you and your wife had provided aid to the bandits.
That's too
evidence?
convenient.
I don't know. I
They
wasn't
wouldn't
there.
tell you anything?
I wasn't there. I just said they just told me that it was damning evidence. She was convicted. And so were you, but you were believed to be dead.
I mean, I have died since then, technically.
We've seen it, ma'am. I'm cutting the pie and putting on plates to help her.
Fuck, man.
I'm just trying to be a good
No,
guest. I
I
can't
meant
get
like
on
the
Father's
pie
just
thing.
angrily
The pie thing.
eating.
Who is?
His father.
No.
Yeah, I'm just putting pies on
He's a bit of a grump.
plate.
That's too convenient.
This
I
is
just shoved my
definitely
arm
some
and
kind
did-
of. I'm assuming this was
Oh, no, I'm
probably
outside. Oh, you're
some
outside.
Yeah,
early
40
first
minutes has
attempt.
passed.
Her name is Glinda, by the way. His name is Galemun. Galemun. And the brother's name is Dalmar.
You've been skirting around it a lot.
Sunderborn clan. Pyrrhus' name is Radlin, which you hear for the first time from her because that's what she calls him.
What do they have against you? What are you supposedly laying claim to that they don't want you to?
It ain't supposed.
She says, I don't care. I don't care what you did. Even if you did it, and I don't believe you did. But I don't care. I'm just happy to have you home.
Well, no, Mom. We
Aw.
didn't tell anyone about an ambush. First of all, that's completely false. It's an attempt to get at me specifically.
She gives you the hard stare. She sort of looks over,
Yeah, I know.
gives the side
I'm
eye to your
not-
father.
I'm not. I know. I'm gonna fix it. But in the meantime,
I'm sure you will, dear. She fills up another plate rapidly.
she immediately starts changing the subject. In the meantime, I pull out a rather hefty bag of money, and I slide it across the table to them.
She looks at it and she's just like, what is this?
I'm not going to use it. It'll help the family out more than it'll help me.
Well, I mean, we could definitely use it. Although we're getting by, your brother helps a lot. Your father still works at the mine, but it's a pittance.
But it'll help you stay afloat for a while.
Well, you're welcome here.
And it's 300.
What's your last name?
True Silver.
True Silver. Okay. I'm just wondering because
Pyrrhus' last name is Sunderborn. Her maiden name is Sunderborn, but her name is now True Silver.
All right. Well, we'll finish up eating, and then I guess we'll make ourselves scarce.
She like pushes more food on everybody.
Yeah.
do you want me to cut up more pies, Mrs. True
That's
Silver?
typical
Yes,
mom.
I've got another one cooking.
Almost
you guys.
all of it.
No, I'm in the window, so
You're in a
I
dwarven
can't really
house.
come in the house. So I'm.
Apparently, there's a lot of apples, though.
She trades you the cut up pie for another giant plate of food and she hands it to you. She's serving you with a serving platter. She just piled it full of food.
I'm just shoveling
Are
it.
you wanting to really get rid of all this?
I'm.
I mean, we're not going to be able to eat it.
It was
That's-
more of a I'm coming home type deal.
Well, if things go
it was
well,
a gift from your uncle. So
I look over at him.
he's just like,
And this is where he says make a con save.
Do I have to make a Constitution save?
no, he'll probably say
Did he just solo my entire family? Just like
everybody dies.
he'll probably
It
say
was the salmon moose.
the biggest TPK ever.
DM Mike will probably go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of you roll a d6. Okay, that person's poisoned.
Randomly kills a person.
Yeah.
Just the biggest TPK ever.
This is Godfather style TPK.
Well, we
You
won't
eat.
Yeah.
Your father enjoys a small after dinner drink. Then he has to go to work because he has to go to work. But he leaves, leaving you and your compatriots and your mother and your uncle in the house. Brother never comes out of his room again.
No. All right.
We just hear like a recording of Bard music.
She says, look, there are certain things we don't talk about here.
I'm one of them.
So I don't know how close these friends are, but they're not dwarves. No offense.
I used to be a gnome.
Don't ask. Don't.
Yeah,
don't
it's
a
ask,
long
please,
story.
Please, just no. Don't. Eat your food.
I'm already done.
Give him more food. Yeah.
I'm living my best life.
I have been through a lot with this group. They have literally brought me back from the dead. Like, dead.
She tears up. She
I'm
thanks
fine
you.
now. I got better.
I assume.
Turned me into a newt. I got better.
Thank you for understanding my reference.
I think all of us did.
I would trust them with this information. But I know you don't like speaking of it, so I will tell them when we have left.
Says there's still enough food for another serving. She's dishing it out.
I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry,
It goes
I
between
don't think I
him
can
and
eat
him.
anymore. I've eaten so much
That
already.
one and that one are round. And then this one has
Has turned into a
bear.
bear just to eat it all.
Oh, okay.
I almost want to prestidigitate cleanliness on a shovel and just.
Yeah. My mom's cooking is fantastic.
Oh, that's why I've had 4 plates, dude.
She is an artisan.
Yeah.
Cooking? Artisan?
No,
Damn it.
we don't have time.
Well, we may be here for a while. Your wife's
She
still in
takes
jail.
another giant plate and she says, you can find your room. And like I said, the barn out back. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's all that we have, but
between
I'm
the
going to
barn
make
and
sure
wagon.
that your brother eats.
Yeah.
And she takes a platter into his room. She opens the door. You hear, ah! Oh, it's okay. The door shuts.
We just heard My Chemical Romance.
So while she's gone, I'm gonna look at my uncle and be like, "What do you know about this bullshit conviction?"
I actually got that from.
Still eating. And he says, well, probably more than I should.
What is this damning evidence they have?
Well,
Just a statement, or like what?
orders came down from on high.
That's it?
They were followed.
That's it.
I mean, what'd you expect?
Word of mouth.
When the Thanes men show up,
You
the
do what
High
you're told.
Thanes men show up.
Yeah, you do what you're told.
You don't ask questions. And Prost certainly wasn't going to. He's an old bastard, but still a bastard.
I could fix
Should
this.
be dead. I
Trial
imagine.
by combat.
You know I could.
I mean, so long as you're not going in the other direction, to what you need to do.
For your precious record, are you that vain?
Scratches its head. Yep.
He probably thinks this song's about him.
100 experience. That's great.
I mean, to be fair, your rep as a thief and assassin is really important. Like,
He's as
One
vain as I am
damn
petty.
job.
it only takes one bad job for
Considering he is thinking of this job over family, this one job has got to be of like super important. We don't even know what they have, what you have.
Also, if he's been paid and has given his word to complete a task, it is the honorable thing to do to see it through.
He nods very sagely.
I don't think he cares too much about honor.
The man doesn't give a rat's ass about honor.
But I do care about my reputation.
Otherwise, it'll be a
he
massive chip
barely
on the
cares
shoulder.
about his family. Barely. It's the only reason I'm not dead.
Sound of a plate drops. And as he stands up, takes a step towards you. He says, I will cut your throat right here. To hell with my sister's feelings. But there is no one else I would die for.
There's no one else what?
He would die for.
I think that means don't tell your mother what's going on.
He turns and stomps out of the room.
I just duck behind the windowsill, just
We'll talk about this later when we're on the road, guys. For now, let's just go to bed,
It is evening.
retire, what have you.
The barn is full of hay, but other than that, it's not in the best.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Your room has a bit of clutter in it. It has been used for storage by the looks of it,
Yeah.
but the bed's still there.
Just sweep all the crap off the bed.
She comes and visits you a little later, give you some more food. After she had gone out to the barn to make sure you guys had blankets and everything you needed.
Yeah. I'm pulling hay. I'm putting it to a bigger shirt. I'm wrapping the other shirt in.
Shirtception.
I'm in the loft.
You guys
Sure.
make yourself comfortable. I mean, it's a barn. You've slept in worse.
We slept on the ground before.
She comes in. She sits on the edge of your bed, packs a pipe.
this is almost like a Leave It to Beaver moment.
She says, "It's wonderful to see you. I wish there was better news."
It's good to see you too, and the rest of them. You know, there's no good way that this ends, right?
I imagined.
I'm
I was
either
kind of hoping.
I'm either wanted, or some bad things happen to the family.
She says, she takes a big draw off her pipe. She says, "You can just go away.
I
Just
can't
walk
leave
away.
her. I
You did it
can't.
before."
Because I thought she was dead.
She might as well be.
Come on, Mom.
I mean, you're asking me to choose between her and you. I can't do that.
I mean, if you're asking me to leave anyway, then what's the point? I might as well.
I'd rather know you were alive elsewhere.
Are you going to try and stop me?
What am I going to do? I'm an old woman. She chuckles at that.
First of all, we both know that you could suplex this entire house
Yeah, well,
by yourself.
Put on flavor.
I'll help if I can. I don't know how much I can help.
I just need to know where to start.
They won't tell us where she is, but everyone knows where the mines are. She's in there somewhere. You just look for the men with the badges. They will be guarding the prisoners.
Do I still have? I still have the badges or the insignias that my uncle threw me at.
Yep.
3.
Yep. Those badges for the guards in the garnet mines, those badges cannot be removed from them while they're alive. And he presented Elmar with 3 badges, meaning that he had to have murdered 3 guards. Or someone had to have it.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I need to know about?
Frost is having a birthday?
I meant like with the family. How are you and Dad?
We're getting by. Barely, but we're fine. We're not going to starve. And then the money you gave me is going to go a long way, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll actually build that extension out the other side and give him his own workshop when he's not working in his bedroom.
It was good to see you.
And you. She gives you a big hug. When she leaves her pipe. Obviously a gift.
Excuse me while I write that down.
I want to wait by the windowsill because I want to ask Mrs. Trusover a question.
You talk to her when she comes by
Hello.
with the blankets, etc.
I'm learning how to cook. This is very good food. Can I learn from you a little bit while I'm here?
I'm very busy. I'm not an expert cook. I mean,
Are you sure? Because
I mean, I'm pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but it's not my vocation or anything. I've raised a family, so I know my way around a skillet.
I barely know my way around toast. Well,
Toast is easy.
around a goose.
Yeah, they're easy to tell one end from the other.
I want to try to learn, and I know you said no, but I'm not going to come in your house if that's what you're worried about, because I'm...
She says, well, if you guys are here for an extended time, maybe I can help with something, but I'm not sure what.
Okay. Is everything okay?
Everything's going to be fine, dear. Always has been, always will be. One way or the other. No matter what the circumstances, it all ends somehow.
He's a good guy. I pissed him off a lot, but he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's better than you think.
Oh, I know. It's just a lot.
Yeah. It's always is.
Each of us carry our own baggage, and some of it weighs differently in one person's hand than it does another. But it's...
She motions you to bend down. She taps
I
you
just
on the
stick
shoulder.
my head through the window.
She taps you on the shoulder, ruffles your hair,
Drive through ranches.
says, well, I'm going to get some sleep.
Okay.
I suggest you do the same.
I skip to the barn.
I would like to spider walk with my contraption up to the top of the barn.
Okay.
All right, test number 1. And I drop it off the edge.
What are we dropping?
Something
What are we dropping?
I'll help. I'll be the
black bottle.
watcher.
No.
Did you take
I'll
the
be-
bottle from me?
I'm not stupid.
I'll be the watcher off at the
'Cause
ground.
I'm in the loft. You have walked up right by me, and you're holding something to drop.
I'm in the wagon
Wait.
sleeping.
Is he above the doorway about to
above,
drop?
outside.
He's in the hayloft, which is above.
Oh,
On
so
top.
Oh, what are you about to drop, Victor? I skipped back to the ball.
Roll a d20, pick high or low.
Oh no.
I should probably preface this because I would not put the bottle in there. But what if I did?
Oh no.
High.
Okay.
That's a 7.
Oh no.
Did you put the bottle in there?
He did.
No!
Yeah, he makes
Nice.
it.
He forgot that he did, but he did.
Thought I did.
You killed my family. Thank you. You are my.
Bottle falls. You're like, oh, that's heavier than I thought. Oh,
I heard
Does
that's
it-
heavier than
does
I
it
thought.
happen
Oh, was that the bottle?
What
because
would you put in here? This doesn't sound like what I thought it was gonna sound like.
man, just not.
Do I hear this from
It's a
outside the barn?
success.
Or does this happen outside the barn?
Well, he dropped it from about 15 feet, and it fell and didn't break.
I need to see if it manages to survive 30.
No!
No.
Oh, do you need help? I got it.
Catapult 90
Catapult
feet
it
up and just
straight
let it
up,
fall back down.
This time let's
I'm sure the force from catapult won't bust it.
let's
Yeah.
not put the bottle in there this time.
Shoots it over the houses. Meow.
What are we dropping?
Oh,
in
shit,
This? Is
it
it the
doesn't-
pillow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's a double pillow.
Yeah, it's wrapped in
Do you
goose
need- do you need
feathers
me
in a
to go
shirt
higher?
and
I
wrapped
can
in
fly and drop
and
it from
packed in
whatever
hay
height
in
you
another
want.
shirt.
I can fly and drop it from whatever height you want it to.
Can you get away from my house? I'm not there. I'm in the house.
Yeah, you're inside.
Yeah.
Contemplating life choices.
It's probably fine.
No. Just,
Are you just listening to this from the
I-
camera?
No.
I'm out in the. I'm
I
out in
take the
wagon.
bottle back.
I'm not sure exactly where that's parked in relation to the barn.
I would
Okay.
really prefer you not try that again.
All right. I want to put like 2 or 3 health potions in there, and then we're gonna go. Drop
That'll
from a
work.
Really high top.
No!
High
What
place.
kind of fucked up egg science
Why don't you
experiment is
just put
this?
like a bottle of like a glass
I don't have
bottle
any.
of
I don't have-
water?
I don't have any bottles
You
of
put
water.
2 potions
Can we
in
put
there,
this in your bag of
and
holding?
you have to
No.
fly it up in
No,
the
shit.
We've
sky about
established that.
90 feet.
Drop
it.
That would have been the easiest solution.
It would have.
A what?
Putting it in my bag of holding, but he told me I
You
could.
can't because it's a.
It's like a
super
subspace.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Shit.
So how far up are you going to drop this?
Are you said 90 feet? Where are we gonna
As you
90?
could go 90 feet. How far you want to go?
You
You
go
go
as far
how
as
you
you
can go
want.
more than that if you want to.
I want to
Keep
stand
going?
under a decatur.
Okay, I'll go.
That might help break it.
120 feet up.
Jeez.
Are you ready?
I look out at the yelling and it's just like, okay,
All right. It does not survive a 120-foot drop.
great.
Wait, can I do feather fall?
Were you trying to break
Doesn't
that?
work for
creatures, I
them.
think.
Were you
Only works
trying
on
to break
creatures.
that? Like, I gotta know.
What? No, we're trying to see how long, how much. it
15 feet, fine. 120 feet, no. You can mark that one off.
Terminal velocity, man.
goes. So we know the limits.
Zalbernai, the sun.
Could use another layer of hay.
Oh, Jesus.
Can you
Hay's
not
for
steal all my
horses.
dad's hay?
I thought it was the neighbor's
It's not, yes,
Oh,
never.
yeah. Oh, go ahead. I don't give a shit.
We'll add one more layer of hay.
I mean, the neighbors are
The night passes.
all right.
You wake up the next morning with a note pinned to your chest.
Oh, no.
It's written in a very blocky script in Dwarven.
Do I recognize it?
No, not really. But on it are two names: Gilbert,
Godfrey?
Rosie, Sternhammer.
Do I recognize those names?
Sounds like a lawyer.
Man and wife.
Clearly.
Are they the guys who accused your wife?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
We're the guys who framed your wife.
By the way, here the Kinder tried to break this.
Damn it.
I was trying not
I'm
to
not
break
gonna.
it.
I'm not gonna question why you're in my room this early in the morning.
I poked through
Comes
the
out from
window.
under the bed.
My bedroom doesn't have a window.
Oh,
Why do you assume there's a window in every room of this house?
Also, are we underground?
Because it's quaint.
No, it's
No,
just
you
it's
are
a
not.
house.
This is a surface dwelling.
Okay.
I
Service
was like
dwelling.
picturing like the Flintstones house this entire time.
Similar.
That's a good,
Similar,
good
yeah.
approximation.
I imagine that, but in like a cottage setting.
If I didn't know.
Yep.
If
The
I
mines
didn't
are
know
up-
how
up a
fucking
twisting
clumsy my
road.
family was, I'd just leave it here. But my family is extremely clumsy. They just pile shit wherever.
no.
Everybody has woken up.
I'll help Mrs. Truesilver with breakfast. From the windowsill.
I'm assuming my uncle's nowhere to be found.
No.
Yeah, okay, I figured. Hey, Mom.
She's like, yes.
Do you
Got like all kinds of things
know-
going.
What were they? Gilbert and Rosie?
Yeah.
You know Gilbert and Rosie?
Stonehammer.
Those were the messengers from the thing, from Barden.
Alright. Fold it up. Put it back in my belongings. Good to know.
I had forgotten their names.
Apologies, Mom. Do they live in town or do they go back to Thorbarden?
Oh, they left immediately after speaking to the thing.
Alright, well, I'll leave you be.
Do you,
I help slice peaches from the
you
window.
guys have,
Is,
like, a
do I need more?
keeping place?
What do you mean?
Like, for like convictions and trials and shit.
All of that stuff will be kept at the thing's palace.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And it is a palace. It is the most opulent building in town.
Oh, bastard.
Could be a place to buy chainmail, perhaps.
Tons of places.
It's a dwarven settlement. Yeah.
You'll walk in the street and trip over a suit of chainmail. Why you ask?
Just a thought process.
Mind letting me in?
Well, maybe they have. How studious do they
Who
keep?
would be
Do they keep
the
records of
best
here?
blacksmith in the area?
Well, I
Keep
mean,
decent records.
that's a matter of some debate and argument.
I can guarantee you they probably don't keep this and that.
In your opinion,
Very good blacksmiths in the
They'll
area.
do everything to try and cover this shit up.
Says Tildane, who lives about 8 houses down that way, he's quite good. Pricey. Quite good.
What are you doing? I would like to go speak to this Tildane.
All right. Well, good luck. Here, take this. She gives you half a pie.
Okay.
Do you,
He likes pie.
by
I'll
chance,
follow you.
is there like a legendary smith who only has one arm?
That sounds horrible.
It,
How could he be a legendary with one arm?
I mean, that
make any
legendary
sense at all.
before. He got legendary before the one arm thing.
Not
Missing
in his
his
story
left
that I
arm.
know.
Specifically.
Well, I mean, that was a little better, but
He has
not much.
He has no left arm but 2 left feet. That's horrible.
As an accomplished blacksmith myself, she says, I can't imagine trying to do the work with one arm.
No. What? No.
What? No,
Just
no,
rushes
no.
in and cuts her arm off.
No, no. That was not the thought process.
She is not a master smith. She's an
Yeah.
accomplished smith, but she's not a master smith.
So what do we know about this mine prison?
The typical capital punishment in Kaolan is to be sentenced to mine until you mine enough stones equal to X times your weight. The more that is, of course, the longer the sentence is. They don't typically have a death penalty, but they will send you to the mines for your entire life. Not that they're
Does it
against
matter
it,
what
they
type
just
of
want to get something out of
It
it.
doesn't matter what type of stone. Could you just like carve out a random side of the mountain and be like, here's all my stone weight?
No.
No, it's very specifically rough garnet,
Yeah.
which remarkably is a light stone. So,
Yeah, that's the kicker.
Yeah.
she was sentenced to 10,000 times her weight in stone.
So if she cuts off her arm, she weighs less, and that means she does less. I wonder how that does affect sentences. Like if you lose limbs while mining.
I think it
Pretty
means
sure
your
they would
starting
hold you
weight.
to the original.
Oh, okay.
And what if you starve yourself before you commit a crime? I need to know this.
Or before your sentence.
Don't get me started
they
on
would
you're a
pick a
really,
number.
really fat criminal.
They would pick
Did
a number.
they have like one of those carnival guys who like guess
If you're really fat, it would probably be 50,000 times your weight. You know, they want to make sure that you're there till you die.
After the carnival was shut down, the weight guesser had to do another job.
So Tildane?
So
Yeah, he's there. He's actually working.
What?
Been working for some time. He has
I take
a
it we're
large
going to try
outside
and
smithy.
break your Wi-Fi.
3 of us are.
He's working on some just common stuff.
I have
Good morning, sir.
I can find
Yeah.
it.
Sir
Hi.
Tildane.
I have a
who are you,
remnant of,
Clang?
disguise,
My name is
but
Bazra
it can only move a
Odenclaw,
half
and I
speed
come
because
with a
it'll
gift
fall
from
out.
Miss True Silver, and I give him a plate of food.
Oh! Throws his tools down, reaches up and grabs it. He's like, oh! Sticks his hands in it. It's hot, steaming. He just pushes his hands in it.
That's about right for an accomplished
Ah, delicious.
blacksmith.
I love Glenda's pies. They're amazing. So, what brings you here? I mean, I appreciate you bringing me pie and everything, but
I
you
didn't
probably
make
want
it.
something else.
I have this sword. It was made by dwarves, and it's been passed down through my family line. It has 2 dwarven runes on it that have been marred, and I haven't been able to make out what they are. Although the first one I think is a D. And I was wondering if you could decipher and/or make sense of any of it.
I would have to put it through some stuff. If you're okay with that, I can't promise that it won't be damaged, but I'll do my best.
I do not want this sword to be damaged in any way, shape, or form.
It hurts if it does. Badly.
And also, sir, equally important, I'm trying to make this koozie for a wine bottle, so that it doesn't break. I think a layer of
It's
chain
just-
link would
I
help.
work in metal. I'm not sure how I can help you a whole lot.
Well, I was thinking like a chain link, almost like a coif, like a helmet, but around it, like a big soft metal egg.
The word coif makes me laugh.
I
I'm
mean,
a very simple man.
I guess, yeah,
That's Matthew. That's not how.
you could make a chain sort of bag.
Yeah.
Zoom in. I guess that'll work.
Alternatively, we could just go to the Thane's Palace, and I could chuck this bottle in.
He says, in order to figure out what those original etchings were,
Let that
I would need to
thing loose.
apply acid to it.
So go ahead and loosen the vines.
Do you really just want to open that bottle?
I thought we were trying to protect.
Pretty much the only way.
I don't know with you because you were doing experiments like you wanted to break it.
Yeah, I was trying to show you that it wouldn't break with my invention.
There's easier ways to do that. We spent like 3 hours. I'm a little tired, dude. You spent 3 hours doing science experiments last night. It was cool.
Do
It
you
was
realize what
fun.
this sword is made out of?
As long as you're not
It
putting
says-
my bed on the ceiling
I'm no
anymore.
idiot. I'm a dwarf. I know exactly what it's made of.
Or the time that you went in the mayor's palace behind the walls and you're like, I'm going to go sneak some stuff.
I don't
See
think
what
you
you
knew
can
about
do,
that.
yes.
Did you know about that? I think you were busy with the mayor that night.
I'm just assuming you told us about that.
I don't think I ever did. I
I'm
don't think
looking
I
into
ever
the
told
history of this
anyone
blade,
that I
and
did
if
that sword.
Then rewind.
if this
you
may
didn't
help,
tell me.
yeah.
Because we got distracted by you and the mayor.
Oh, no, all of us on drugs. That's what we got distracted on.
Yeah.
That's why I said I didn't bake the pie.
I wonder if there's a barrel smith in town.
A Cooper?
Yes. You could coop my egg out.
What the hell are we doing?
I'm getting background information on my sword.
I helped your mom with dishes. That's about it.
Trying to make a protective case for the wine bottle so that way I can
I'm
just
not sure if I may
wear it on
be
the
able to
back.
find like
Do
these
you have any kind of
the
way to disguise me?
smith who forged it or whatnot, but
I have a hat.
I don't want to be a chicken.
No, wrong hat.
Oh, that hat.
Yeah.
Can I borrow it?
So he
Hey,
takes
Joe,
the
did you
sword,
pick
he lays it on his
Or is that
workbench,
one of the spells
he
that
goes
you
and
use?
gingerly
used it
collects
No, I didn't pick seeming.
big.
I mean,
I don't think I chose
use
it
for
Play
stuff
with.
all the time.
It's sealed with a skin, which he takes off, sort of
Let me
stepping
check.
back as he unwraps it. Reaches in with some tools and pulls out a glass jar. It is also sealed. He opens that, second away. It has a clear liquid in it. He gets a piece
The
of leather.
bottle's still
Disguise
animated. Is it still like a little dude?
And
with his-
he dips it in and very quickly holds it over
I think 'cause
your sword.
I
And
think I can do
last
that
night,
once per
after
day.
drops
Can
of
I be
this
not
fluid
me for
fall
8 hours?
precisely where he meant them to fall.
Or
Where
whatever, an
the,
hour.
the etched
Wait, I
Yeah.
can learn
runes
seeming.
are.
I can
Why, do you
cast
want
it
me to learn
once
it?
for free.
Bring it up with them.
What's up?
Do you want me to learn seeming?
Bless you.
Roll
What?
the 20 for me.
No, seeming is a an illusion spell.
Why would you want to learn
Five.
that?
I rolled really
It's
poor.
like disguise self.
This digital
but for
roller has
everyone.
been really the bane of my existence today.
That lasts for
he
8
could just
hours.
cast
Right.
disguise self
So
on me.
he
But for all of us.
quickly throws the rag away
It
and
allows
grabs
you to
another
change
piece
any
and
number of
wipes
creatures you
off
can see within range.
um,
The range is 30 feet.
what had dripped onto
You
the sword.
illusory appearance.
You can see a little better what it was, the etchings that were on it, but it's still not very clear. He says, I can only make out one of them. The second one,
That first one that we thought was a D,
yeah.
it's actually a D?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it is, in Dwarven it is a D,
Yeah.
but it stands, it is the symbol of dragon, is what it means. So, the second part, I can't decipher.
The second
unfortunately.
part is an S. It is
If I were-
Slayer.
If I were able to apply more to it, it would probably damage the weapon. So I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I couldn't be of more help.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
On the scale of smithery, would you be a master?
I mean, I'd
Or
like to
are
say
you
that
just,
I'm a
like, really
master.
good?
I am very good. I don't think that I have made my best work yet. I'm still working towards it.
Is there some sort of registry or catalog of, like, I mean, unique weapons that the dwarves have forged over the years that I could potentially try and look up?
Certainly, but we wouldn't have that here.
Okay.
That would be
Where-
at Thorbarton.
Okay. Side note for when we go get that hammer.
There, all of the artisans are registered.
So what we can do is we can.
Anyway, well, thank you for your time, sir.
If we
How
can
much
three of us
do
look
I owe
like
you for your
dwarves.
It
services?
says nothing. It's like
have
I'm
3 badges.
honored that I was able to
We can get
put
in.
my hands on something that
Are these
Never thought I would
badges
ever see.
coded to specific people?
Well, once
see
again,
how
thank
you
you for your
tell
time
that.
then. And I will return
I
back to
don't
the
see how
Truce.
Thanks for the
the
pie.
Force would be able
Yeah,
to tell that.
I will tell Miss Truso.
Dwarves aren't very magic.
he goes back to work.
I mean, does it have to be?
Are these badges that I got from Uncle?
Badges.
We don't
I
need
need
no
no
stinking
stinking
badges.
Are they coded to a specific part? Like I know you can't. If you once you put them on, you can't take them off until you die, kind of
Correct.
thing. Are they coded to a specific person? Like
They
would an-
were, yes.
Would an external force be able to identify whose badge it was?
It would be registered somewhere.
But like I could, let's say I look like not Almar, and I put this thing on. Would someone be like, "Hey, that's Dave's badge"?
No,
Okay.
you can't tell the difference.
Without
A
research.
cursory glance, no, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Are we able to wear the badges, or is there some kind of charm? It's like, no, fuck you.
The charm's destroyed, so you can put it
Okay.
on.
But yeah, if we can get 3 of us to look like dwarves, then we can get in. Well, me, a different dwarf, and then
And this guy self also.
we can get 4 of us in at most.
Me and Aaron can do the reverse of the two
3
midgets
guards and a prisoner.
in a trench coat.
Yeah.
In a smaller shirt.
All you can get seeming.
Three,
could all be
3
dwarves.
guards and a prisoner.
Yeah, should
No.
I get? I can learn seaming.
How?
3 guards and
Seeming.
Seeming allows you to do multiple people.
small animal. Well, we could do 5 people.
Why?
That way.
Why would they let an animal and why would they let a chicken
It
and a
could
small
be
animal?
Emotional
be lines?
support.
Dang it, I was gonna say that.
Support
They don't
chicken.
know the other animals there.
Never know the chicken.
Should I learn seeming?
Polymorph.
It's up to you. Yeah.
A rat.
If you learn
Both of
seeming,
those
are we going to use it?
concentration.
Yeah,
No.
like water breathing.
Sky Self is not.
And we've
Polymorph
used
is.
the crap out of water breathing.
Seeming allows you to disguise everyone at once, I think.
Yeah, but so
It'll last 8 hours.
it's an easier illusion to see through is the issue.
Yeah, it
Ooh.
functions basically like a disguise self.
Haven't you summoned a rat before? Was that you?
I do have a rat.
I think I remember you summoning a
Yeah,
rat.
I have a rat.
You have a rat?
Sometimes.
Pretty sure that rat's dead now, man. You haven't been feeding it.
He went back to Rat World.
Rat world, rat world, rat world.
So,
All right, so
before-
what's the plan? It's about 8 a.m.
I can learn it. I cannot learn it. Someone tell me.
Are
what
we
to do.
going to avenge your honor?
Avenge nothing. I'm gonna get my wife back.
Or should we learn something else? Because
Jailbreak.
And
I
what
don't.
she said.
I can learn to spell jailbreak.
is that a spell?
No.
It'd be amazing.
Knock is. It might as
Yeah,
well
learn
be
knock.
jailbreak.
Can you learn knock?
All right.
Now look.
I already have
Here's
it.
a question. Can you do polymorph twice?
No,
Okay.
I can't concentrate on
I
2
can-
spells
Then
anymore.
I can
we
disguise
get-
self.
Can we? Because we can use polymorph to get her out.
Let's
You
see.
can also shrink her.
Or
What
put the
spell-
chicken hat on her.
What spell was I looking at?
I mean, I can do that easily.
Chicken head.
Knock. Yeah.
Is that on your list?
Let me see.
Do you trust me? What? Do you trust? Yes.
Yeah, it's on my second level spell.
Catcher.
I'm sorry, I don't know how this chicken got here, but we're getting it out.
How does the chicken get in the cave?
Okay,
Yeah, I
taking
see
a
three.
vote.
Same way it crossed the road.
The mine
Taking a
chicken.
vote. Do I learn knock or not? That'll help us.
I think if 3 of us can get in,
Incredibly loud.
if we can get 3 of us in, turn her into a chicken, get out.
Is that your plan? Is that what's happening?
You
Everybody
get my homunculus back.
gonna
and
go
I
up
can
the
cast
long
spells
winding
through it.
road?
Who's been falsely accused and incarcerated? We should free her.
Yeah.
I can dimension door her out.
No.
There's some magic.
It's gonna be way more than 500 feet.
And once again, remember
Of
teleportation.
course, I have access
you
to
can
the
do it.
entire-
Cast it a
That's
couple
you.
times.
only him.
Warlock spell.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
All right, 3 people. Who's it gonna be? I'm one of them.
I can go.
I'm gonna have to cast polymorph
Wow. Why?
to get her out.
Yeah. Okay, so
Why
the
only
3 of us. I have 3 badges.
Unless you put a chicken hat on, I should say.
I have 3 badges.
I mean, we can get 4 of us in there. I can cast polymorph more than once per day.
I want a backup plan.
Well, if we're gonna
Your
disguise
backup plan
ourselves
right now
anyway,
is the 3 of us.
we would,
You know
I
what?
would
Fair
just
enough.
disguise
That's a great
badge on
backup
me.
plan. The artificer, I don't know what the hell you are anymore.
Sorcerer,
And the guy that likes to
anti-paladin.
fight stuff. That's a great backup plan. I'm for this backup plan. Let's have it. Let's go.
You have a
Put on
weapon
your-
specialist, a fighter,
not you
and a
thing.
bomb.
It'll take you
Correct.
2 hours to take the road up to where the entrance
Yeah.
of the mine.
All right.
Would
so
you be able to arcane eye
Huh?
survey first? We're not in a rush. I mean,
It takes 2 hours to get up there?
Mhm.
I
And
could.
you know that you will have to go through several guard checkpoints.
But I can get up. I can arcane eye. Because that lasts for 8 hours. Or no, is it 8 hours or 1 hour? I always get that one confused.
also if we're heisting, I would like to know because
We are not heisting, we are jailbreaking.
That's technically a heist. We're
You're
heisting
stealing a person.
And it lasts for an hour.
We're heisting a person.
I would be a lot more functional. if I
Well,
could change
then
my
no
spells
is the
out.
the answer is no then. I can't arcane eye.
Really?
It only lasts an hour.
I assume when you got up there.
Are you disguising yourself?
I am being disguised, yes.
Yeah.
I am being disguised, and then the 2 of them are being disguised, yes. As dwarves.
Okay.
Do you tell us about what customs and protocols we need?
Would I know that?
So long as nothing's changed in the last 3 years.
Then you know 3-year-old protocol.
Oh, yay.
Could be worse.
The first guard post. Somebody will have to talk to the guards.
No, the disguised
Oh,
people.
I just. Do you want a tiny servant of some sort?
Well, while y'all are doing that, I'm gonna
Like
use
a
that.
little bottle man.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Is this going to be
you
some kind of
can
persuasion?
you can
roll?
deceive or persuade.
Okay.
I've got a plus
I'm gonna be
15
very.
for deception.
Maybe you should talk to him. I can-
Well,
the
Are we
max
still
I could
together?
get-
When are we splitting up?
We've already split
We've
up.
already split. I'm assuming. Let's do.
Is the rest of you
How do we
not going
communicate?
along, or are you just waiting?
Are we going up the mountain at all? Or
Do you have any messages?
like we're not really good backup if we
If
If
you're not
we're
there,
if we're not
back-
there.
you're too far back.
If we're not back within
Who has the bottle?
me.
Yeah.
You could always try and sneak up by the guide post. Like,
If we're not back by tomorrow night, stage a rescue mission.
You can climb up the mountain and not take the road. It will be harder.
No, I'll just take the road. She's got good persuasion or deception.
I mean, I think we should, but our backup can climb the mountain.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
I've
we'll
been
probably-
climbing.
He's
here.
really good at climbing. Yeah.
Feldspar.
I'm very good at climbing.
Yeah, and Feldspar. Can
We-
Feldspar
then, you
go
know-
invisible?
And then we got Billy Go Gruff.
maybe.
I mean, yeah.
Because
He's
a
got
flying
healthy,
automaton
Whatever, same thing.
No,
would
it's
be
not.
very
Yeah, they're
You're
very
going
conspicuous.
to try to persuade the guard or deceive
Cast
the guard?
invisibility on.
Deceive, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I have already rolled his investigation on
Are you guys helping me?
Of course.
I can help you because I can help correct your protocol.
Like, yeah,
and stuff.
she's let's do the thing.
Well, I can help her like subtly correct her protocol and stuff. Please God.
25.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. He's like, oh, of course. So, carry on.
All right.
And I guess we're climbing up the mountain.
Oh boy.
I need stealth checks from you guys, and you guys will get to the second outpost. Again, with the perception or with the persuasion or the deception.
I have a feeling that we
I
didn't
got
get the
a
easy
20
one.
on a stealth.
I am not good at this.
Flash of genius.
Flash of Genius is not going to get
It's
me
group.
too-
It's group stealth.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. Stealth.
I think I have advantage.
Yeah. God.
1 in 16.
Yeah.
16 plus 15, so that's
Oh
like
yeah, 31. Yeah, they're like,
Captain.
I'm stumbling around
General!
with my armor. I got a 7.
We just gotta wait for Joe.
I need Joey's roll
Joe, roll stealth.
because we have one success and one failure.
Don't screw up.
Use your tide if you need it.
Okay, I used 2 sorcery points, so that's a 4.
He guidance you from the other side of the mountain.
Stealth?
You gotta use the tide of chaos. I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna use Constitution, so that's an 18.
Okay. He's just like, he falls, but he lands on the rock. It's like you hear this, the crackle of bone, but he goes, keeps it in, doesn't make a noise. He gets up. He's like,
Ah, that fixed my back.
You're feeling good.
make it through. Those guys are just like, they don't even question. They just salute and you go past the second group. The last group is actually in the entrance to the mine. There's twice as many guards here.
Look at her.
And they are very vigilant. The entrance has been sealed with metal bars into this cave. So you come up to the lead guard, and he says, "What business do you have here?"
Oh, he's making you RP this one.
Um,
I mean, you're still going to have to roll, but I was just curious as to what you'd say to him.
we have business with one of the prisoners, sir.
Who?
What's her name?
My wife.
You better remember your wife's name.
That's embarrassing, man.
I have it written down. Hold on.
Go ahead and roll for you.
Yeah. That's a 33, I think.
I'm
34,
having to
something
scroll.
like
Give me
that.
a second.
What's with people forgetting their wife's name in this
Grandfather.
campaign?
All right.
Technically, I didn't have a wife. I had a
Strolda.
Stroelda.
Well, you're going to need to go pretty deep. She's in there a bit ways, but you'll find her, I'm sure. There's his keys out.
I'm flavoring that as I was looking through documents, like,
Her name is Jim? Nope, wrong one.
No, that's the other guy's wife. She's dead, Jim.
Oh my god!
He opens the door. And you go.
You go
You
in.
walk in, shuts the gate behind you, locks it.
How much room is between these bars?
Not enough for a dwarf to squeeze through
That's fine.
What about a spider?
easily.
Yeah.
You guys have reached the landing to be able to see them go in, but they closed the gate. So you know you won't be going in immediately behind them.
Mhm.
There's like 6 guards there too.
6 ain't that bad.
But I will need another stealth check to see if they notice you out there.
That is a 22.
Nice.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Okay.
That's the thing. This takes 2 hours to get up
Disadvantage.
there. So between guard stations,
I got a
might
flash
ask.
genius
Alright.
that, so that's.
Well, yeah, but your
14
hat just
plus
doesn't
5,
definitely
18.
done that.
Yeah, I've got one free cast.
The
for
guards-
you, and then
one
I
of
have to
them.
cast it.
She doesn't need
once.
it.
Oh.
just looking
She
over in
has
your
like
direction.
a magic item that makes her.
He walks over to
Then I
the
can
edge of
cast
the
it.
road,
Waste 1 level.
He's looking
spell
out
slot
there.
for that.
Okay.
talks to one of the other guys. They both look for a little bit. The 3 of you are like. Eventually they're suspicious, but they don't come any closer.
Man, major illusion will come in handy right about now.
I got major image that can distract them.
There are a lot of dwarves in here.
Yeah.
At least 4 times than you ever remember being in here.
Political prisoners.
You don't recognize them.
Either that or there's something fishy going on with the government.
Really?
Which is the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. When he said she's down, did he give it a level?
No.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Keep going.
All right.
There's only one tunnel for you to follow.
Oh, is there only one tunnel
Yeah. Mhm.
for the whole fucking thing?
Yeah. The rest have been collapsed.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Awesome. let's just hi ho.
You get down close to the end, and you see her from a distance. She looks pretty close to the same she ever was. You notice her from a distance first because of her limp, which she still has. It's very pronounced.
For her what?
Her limp.
Limp.
She was born with one leg shorter than the other.
Yep. I will approach her.
She's working heavy.
I'll look around. Are there any guards nearby? Other than
There are
us?
no guards in here.
It's just at the entrance?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Are there any shifty-looking dwarves looking by? Look like they...
A fair number of them.
Well, no, but like the kind that would... What's the word I'm looking for? Rat out.
Yeah.
The guards! Those kind
Most of them are ignoring you.
Oh, well, awesome.
Staying at work. She sees you though. And she stops. There's sort of a look of befuddlement on her face.
I will approach her. Stro?
Roll 20 for me.
That's a 10.
Your armor class is better than 18, right?
My armor class is 19.
She punches you. Doesn't really hurt.
Okay.
Then she hugs you.
Awesome.
Did you recognize it?
Do we-
The only person who calls her Stro is me.
Oh, so she knows.
Do we see it?
Everyone else calls
No,
her
You're
we're
Stro.
outside.
Oh, I'm.
Everyone else
You
calls
guys
her
are trying to figure out some way to get in because it's sealed.
Okay, they said to give them time
Yeah.
to get out.
Okay.
So we're gonna give them a couple hours. We're gonna wait until the guard shift change or something.
She says, I hope that you're
When it
not
happens, we'll storm.
here to stay.
No. And neither are you.
I been here for some time.
That's what he's for. Gestures at him.
I don't know you.
I
You
trust
don't
him.
have to.
I trust him.
I like to keeping a
I
look.
don't recognize your accent.
Yeah, the two of them have kept me, well, they haven't kept me alive. They brought me back from being not alive. Anyway,
Without you, not be dead.
point is, I trust him.
Is she
You're
wearing any type
leaving.
of like manacles or anything?
No
Oh,
chains.
Even better.
Yeah, people don't leave this place. But yeah, I'm the only one that calls her that because anyone else who calls her that gets punched in the face. Like I almost did. Like, whoa.
It's just +8 to punch you too.
Right.
I have an idea.
I mean, three years of back-breaking work. Her strength has got to be through the
She was
roof.
strong when she came in here.
Do you know prestidigitation by any chance?
But she says,
I do major image.
obviously I don't
Put
want
a
to stay
runaway
here, but
gnome over there, or
what happens if,
dwarf over
if
there,
you break me out? Yes, I'm just
Then
going to go on the
we
run?
leave.
and have all the guards chase?
Look,
you.
I don't know how to tell you this.
Never
but-
come home again?
I don't know how to tell you this, Stro, but outside of the immediate area, and I guess Thorbarden, no one gives a rat's ass about the two of us.
I don't know why they cared to start out with.
A lot. I would have told her.
Would you?
I feel like I would have.
Okay.
I feel like her and my mother are probably the only ones that know.
Okay.
Yeah.
She says, I don't know why the powers that be are so invested in this.
Greed.
3 years down here.
I'm
It's
sorry I
been-
didn't come sooner. I thought you were
There's
dead.
been some bad things going on. I don't know who these people are. They're not from here.
Like they're not from Kalen or not from...
They're not from the town.
Ancelon.
They're not from the town.
Oh, okay.
They shipped in from someplace else.
Have you heard anything?
They're from everywhere, at least according to them. Every prisoner has a story, and they don't
Yeah.
deserve to be here, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Can't believe half of it. But I don't know. I don't know anymore.
All right, well, let's get you out.
Believe none of what you see, half of what you hear, or none of what you hear and half of what you see.
This is gonna feel a little weird, magic bullshit,
Ugh,
but it's the easiest way to get you out.
don't trust magic.
Yeah, I know.
But it would be nice to
Yeah.
see the sun again.
Right.
All right. How long
is it going to take us to get out?
20 minutes.
Okay,
And
Nice.
another 2 hours to get back down.
that's fine.
The easy part is getting out. The hard part is getting out.
She picks up her hammer. Hammer pick. It's over her shoulder.
All right.
Says,
So
she's coming with me, of course.
How do you feel about rats?
Why would you
Tasty.
not do spider?
Oh.
Because then she can like hide in clothes.
I mean, she could still hide in a pocket.
But yeah, but like I feel like I don't know. Do
I
what you
mean,
want. You're the one casting.
we eat
the spell.
rats a lot here. So.
Oh, okay. If you, yeah, spider it is. If rat is on the menu, spider it is.
Mm.
All right. I will turn her into a spider.
All right. Are you just brazenly doing this?
Oh no, subtle
Heck.
spell, definitely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, I'm just wondering if the prisoners around you are paying any attention.
I'm like on lookout, so if anyone makes a move, I'm gonna see it.
There's a couple people sort of looking over their shoulder to see what's going on.
Would like to lure them.
I was like, "Whoa."
I'm like, I've got the captain's badge.
You got the kind of thing going on.
Get back to work. Apparently nobody's too ballsy. They just like, okay.
All right.
She turns into a spider.
Pick her up so no one steps on her.
Yeah, I'll pick her up.
It's a spider. Kind of icky, but whatever.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
whatever. I mean, it doesn't bother you all that much.
Hey, Polymer, is that the one that their intelligence becomes?
I don't
We're
think.
fucking morons.
What?
We still have a fucking body bag.
I don't think.
He has it.
Yeah, he has
I know.
You could
You
have
could
brought
have borrowed it.
it. Yeah.
Hey, it's fine. I got a spider.
You know, I remember
No,
that
no,
about
no.
halfway up the climb too. Like, we could have just used the bag.
Was that? Well.
I have a spider in a bag.
Then put it in a pocket.
No, she has the intelligence of a spider.
You head back out.
Oh yeah.
You
I
get
have
to the
keep her
gate.
contained.
The guy at the gate is like, he's like, give us a few minutes. There's some suspicious going on.
It's us.
Walks away.
Hmm.
They're just kind of.
Do we
Starting
get
to see
clearance?
the point of us.
He hasn't
being
opened the
here.
gate yet.
Oh.
Okay, I have an idea.
Insight.
I
Might
could
have been
do,
easier if you guys stayed in town.
I could do the fake.
19.
I could do the fake. dwarf
They're
running
obviously
away from him.
suspicious of something off the road, somewhere in the mountain, not
Oh.
too far away.
That's us.
They're all just kind of clandestinely looking off in that direction every once in a while, trying not to be too obvious about it, but they're just not very good at it.
You wanna
After
do-
about 10 minutes, he comes back. He's like, "Did you find who you were looking for?"
Mm-hmm. Business complete.
All right.
Some skulls cracked.
Opens the gate. All right, come on through. You stay back. Stay back. Closes the gate.
This
Locks
is
it back.
perfect ice music, by the way.
I'm waiting for something to go wrong. Yeah.
I was about to say you didn't check like any magic alarm or anything like that in the door or the portal or magic dispel.
I feel like something would have happened already if that was the case.
Then
Yeah,
Mike is like,
because
so you take a step
we
forward.
are under magic.
All three of
Except
us,
it may
yeah.
have been like to keep prisoners from getting out was like an.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, I feel like I would have known about something like that.
protocols
Unless it
changed
was
in 3
new.
years.
Yeah, unless it's new. Yeah.
But either way, we start
And
heading.
it says, yeah, "Be careful when you walk down. If you see anything, come right back."
If you see something, say something.
Affirmative.
So he motions you
Yeah, we'll start
go
walking.
forward. Yeah. Start going down the road.
Yeah,
How long is polymorph last?
an hour.
Okay.
We
You notice your compatriots leave the mine and start heading down the road.
I'll recast it.
Okay.
So now you guys have to sneak back away. Only
Yep.
this time at disadvantage.
Okay.
Lucky
you want
for
me to?
I'm always.
Because they're looking for you.
It'll be easier for us to leave if they get caught.
Okay.
We'll
you
just
know
have
it
to
won't?
go do. We'll just
Should I
have to
do
do
the plan?
jailbreak number
What's the
2.
plan?
I do major image of a dwarf running
'cause
away.
they want
You
us
make
to
I got
noises.
an 11.
They want us to help.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Yeah, I can't
Can I
run.
move
have
away
to
from
move
them, like, 20
slower
feet,
'cause
like
I have my ribbon will fall out.
so I can cast a spell.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna move 20 feet, cast major image of a dwarf dressed in prison clothes with a pickaxe. And I don't know what it looks like in there, so I'm gonna imagine.
I'm
Black and
not
white
there.
stripes.
I'm not there. Can't say shit.
I'm gonna imagine they have like broken manacles and there's just chains hanging off, and they're like the image of a dwarf trying to run away, like in the direction of the prison, running away from the prison. And yeah,
You mean down the road towards us?
No, like in the opposite, like trying to run to where they can be seen, but not in front of us and not in front of y'all. And that is an 18. That's fine.
He erupts into a mushroom cloud.
Yep.
of
A giant
actual
arrow.
mushrooms.
A giant arrow
mushroom
appears.
side of
Prison break. Prison break.
Baby, he's friendly. Avatar: The Last Airbender reference.
Yeah. He could be
It's
friendly.
the quenchiest. You have trash. Oh, my legs.
Come on, man.
Oh yeah, I got a.
You find yourself suddenly wearing a suit of leather armor that's entirely too tight for your large frame.
Do I still have all my weapons?
BDSM gear.
Hold on. I want to. I want to flex and.
Roll a strength check.
Okay.
What's our roll? 14 with
8.
Flash of Genius.
Okay.
Did the spell go off?
The spell did go off. Yeah.
Yeah. So in the like close to the prison, but away from them and away from us, you just see a gnome with sandy blonde hair, kind of a beard that goes down to their belly button, broken manacles, and a prison uniform, trying to run away as fast as they can go, away from us and away from them.
He runs for 10 or 15 feet because the illusion only goes for 20 feet. But it gets their attention. Several of them start heading in that direction.
I do like a little pace movement, like having panic, while it gives them time to come out.
Okay?
Can I?
The rest
Oh,
of
did I?
you
Did I
still-
flex out of the armor?
Yeah. It's relatively easy to do.
You want?
You guys, not entirely stealthily, make it back down the mountain a little bit.
That was rough.
You telling me I had to flex out of that thing?
At the end of an hour, your polymorph spell is going to go away.
Yeah.
But you can meet up with the rest of your party, and all of you
My
will be
pouch.
halfway down the mountain.
Yeah.
She pops back up and she's like, ugh, I don't really like bugs.
Well, it was either that or someone tried to eat you because you were a rat.
Yeah, preferable.
Now that we're out, I can turn you into a cat.
Says, I'd like to just walk, honestly.
Yeah, but we need to get you out of.
Clear the mountain.
Yeah, we need to get you clear of the mountain before something happens.
Okay. She agrees.
Won't be near as long this time.
Better not be. 3 years is a long time.
All right. Either way, back to a cat.
She gets changed. You guys are able to go back down the mountain. The second guy, they remember you. They say, "Well,"
Did I notice the cat?
well, I mean, they do. They're just like,
Very confused, but
They call it this one in the mines.
No. Proud and round, yeah.
Crikey.
For the
I
peace
know.
of the kingdom.
VLDL. All right.
yep.
Yeah, you make it through the last guard post because they're not going to say anything to you. They already know you were up there. They Or whisper about the cat.
So did we meet up with them, or are we
Yeah.
still? Okay.
Yeah. You meet up with them at the bottom of the mountain. It's relatively easy. No one's paying much attention. You're back down into the curving roads of the well-designed town of Keolan.
Made by dwarves, of course, it's well designed. Damn.
Is she still wearing her prison uniform?
Hmm.
Is your wife still?
They didn't
wearing,
have a uniform.
Is she? What is she? Is she wearing the clothes that she
Just-
went in with?
Just normal clothes.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
normal linen.
I'll like
Um,
take off
special.
my disguise and the badge and just be my
where
normal
are we
self.
going?
He's like, oh,
Free.
Oh, okay.
I thought you guys were.
we have some backup clothes for you and
Look,
his.
you guys don't really
Bag of
understand how that whole thing works. They put you there, and then you stay there until you die.
Yeah.
No one's gonna look for her.
You won't notice she's missing?
No.
Not till it's time to
Where they
eat.
like sleep
Yeah.
at the mine and they don't leave the mine at all.
No.
There's no.
Nope.
Okay.
They pull up the softest looking patch of ground.
Fluff a rock.
Yeah, the sketchiest time is gonna be mealtime or guard change.
I tell him about the major image thing that I did and say, would
God,
that affect things?
There
at
were
all?
no guards in there.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll probably
Well,
have to
there's two on the
report
inside
it
and
that there
the
was
rest on the
somebody up
outside.
there. They might go
Someone had to
look.
open the door for us.
Except he
Which
was still on
means-
the outside
Yeah,
of the
he-
mine.
They might
they were all
report
on the
missing.
outside.
But yeah, but no.
But
I mean,
nothing matching the description of his wife.
what are you doing?
But if something happened, they'll probably go in and check. So we can expect that they'll be looking for me.
Around here.
But
I tell him about the major image incident.
Kinky.
No, I had a.
What happened to your clothes, by the way?
Oh, the leather armor? It was just over my regular clothes. I
He's
flexed
wearing
it
like
up.
it looks like a ripped vest made of leather at this point.
No, I threw it to him. I'm in my regular clothes
Oh,
again.
okay.
Another layer for my.
Oh, good God.
either way,
Oh, is this your wife?
now
Hi.
The
what?
cat, yeah.
Oh,
No, she's back.
hello.
She says,
Now what?
"Yeah, I
Now we leave.
also would like to know now."
I assume we've left.
I still look like a dwarf because I haven't let the hat of disguise put me back yet.
Now we just leave.
Where should we go? Like,
We don't need to stay. There's nothing for us here. The only thing we got to do is head back to the place I'm not supposed to go. Probably gonna have to off my uncle.
We almost got him at the OK Corral. We could probably do him. Do him in.
Yeah, I was. In is a key word.
So, what is your plan? Where are you headed?
For right now, I need the. Can I see the map again? I'm sorry.
Fortunately, we gotta go to the floor part.
Yeah.
I mean, the disguise has worked well enough.
Are you holed up someplace in the streets? Are you
So-
hiding, or are you
Sorry,
just walking
yes.
around?
Immediately, where do we need to go?
Oh.
Are we heading back to your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Family
Well,
reunion.
you
We're
will
gonna pick
you
up the
will
wagon.
find your uncle sitting in the living room.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up the wagon.
Is they just eating an apple?
Nope.
Just
He is playing with a dagger, He's spinning it on the table.
That sounds about right.
What's up?
dagger, dagger, dagger. I made you out of steel.
He stands up. He's like, "Well, obviously you found her.
Hmm.
They're gonna know she's missing at some point soon,
Yeah, we're not gonna be here for long.
and she's just gonna follow you around."
Figure.
it's up
For
to
now.
her, I think.
For now,
Yeah.
until we get all this shit sorted out.
All right. Well, good
And
luck with
believe
that.
me, one way or another, I will get it sorted out.
Oh, I'm sure. Things always work out, like Mom says, one way or the other.
Are we staying here for the night and then moving
He
on?
shakes his head. He's like, "You're not staying here."
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should
that's
probably
not a good
leave
idea.
before
I'm not even in the
anyone
house.
notices.
Now I think it would be prudent to take the long way around, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, Jess, Albert, would it be rude if I asked for a
I'll
collective
go back
group
to Clanthus.
For the time being, because we're gonna have to.
Depends on how
I know
much
we're
food
gonna
she
have
still
to
has
deal with
left.
this at some
Probably
point
She-
seven.
soon.
Neither her
But
nor
we
her
need
husband
to
And that's really
or
close to
his
Tarsus.
brother are there.
Yeah.
Your family is not in their home.
Well, I'm not robbing his family.
Where is everybody?
Not here, says Pyros.
Helpful. Where did they go?
To aid in the preparations for the birthday ceremony.
Is that where most of the town is?
No, a few people. But they needed something to do so that they weren't here when you showed up.
Yeah. How did you warn them?
Yeah, I got them the jobs.
It
Of
makes
course.
sense. They'll have an alibi.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need to not be here. They need to not have any of this shine on them.
Yeah, they need to be in the public, so that was something we didn't think of.
I can make it look like I did this against their will.
Does
I don't think
anyone
you have to
even-
worry about them.
Does anyone even know you're here?
I just think you should run.
Yeah.
Oh no,
we're
that,
gonna go.
that's...
We're gonna go down to. We're gonna go a long way back around to Plantis.
I go get the wagon set up since I can't be in the house.
We could even
Pick
go
the horses
to,
up.
Yeah, that was a
Or
thought.
golf.
Yeah, and I pull
Yeah,
up
that was the
out
thought
front to the
process
house,
over
ready
there.
to.
just to lie low. Like take a ship over here.
Yeah, that was a thought
Because
process.
I mean, if we're
myself.
gonna do some stuff back in Tarsus, you know, there's no point going all the way back north right now.
Yeah.
They're going to discover that she's missing, which means that they're going to send out parties looking for her.
Yeah.
Nobody
We'll hit
has
the road
escaped
by
here
then.
in the last 3 years.
Mhm.
So you can expect that they're not going to give up easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should probably.
So hit the road.
Yeah, we're already.
I got the ride ready out front.
They're going to know it's you.
Yeah. They saw me.
Yeah.
The people on the way into town saw me.
I suggest you get rid of the wagon as soon as you can, because they're going to know that too.
Yeah.
Should I burn the wagon?
Not
No, we need it to
And maybe
get
the
it to
horses.
coast.
Yeah, we need to get it. We
Oh,
should
not
probably
the
get it.
We can make glue for with the horses.
We could probably get it just outside of. Is that?
I look to the
Karagoth?
horses and I'm.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Yes.
C-A-E-R. Okay, Karagoth. We can
I
get it
really
just
wanna
outside of
go right
Karagoth, get
now.
rid of it, and then
Should I?
catch a ship into.
Once we
Is
get
that
to the
supposed to be
ship.
Daltagoth? Is it a D? What is that?
I think so.
Or an O maybe?
I think it's a D.
Okay. Well, anyway, and head over there for a little bit, just to lie low.
Or we can head back north to Palanthas and see what our feelers have found out.
You really want to go all the way to Plantis? Just have to go all the way down to Tarsus?
Well, I don't think we even need to go to Tarsus until we get the hammer and the silver. Because the reason we go to Tarsus.
we need to go to Tarsus.
Why?
Why are we going to Tarsus?
My girl. Oh. Never mind, I'm not there.
Why do we need to go to Tarsus?
You're there?
I
We
thought
need-
we need to go to
No, I'm
Tarsus.
outside.
in
We're
order
having
to
this
get
conversation, by the way,
Jellin.
as we're leaving.
I thought we needed to go to Tarsus to get to see if Jellin
Pyros
can make
is
the
not
weapons.
traveling
but,
with you.
But we can't even make
He
the
just
weapons.
sort of stands
until
in the
we get
doorway.
the hammer and
He'll
And
the
the
silver.
silver.
he'll be ahead of us like 100 miles by tomorrow.
I didn't think he was here.
Yep.
Yeah, he was in front of us.
Brad,
I thought we left
when
him.
we leave, I'll be
No.
like,
Is his
I
uncle
hope I
still
never
with
see
us?
you again.
I thought you did.
No, I'm learning it now.
So long as you go in that direction, you might see me again. If you go the other way, definitely won't see me coming. He goes inside, closes the door.
And we're off.
Hiya! It doesn't go very quickly.
They'll be looking for me.
The wagon doesn't go fast.
They'll be looking for me.
That's what he implied.
Does that ribbon require attunement?
No. But it makes you slow because if you move too
Well,
if you
we're-
move too fast, it falls off.
Yeah, like on your own feet. If you're sitting down in a covered wagon, I feel like it wouldn't.
Do you want it?
I want her to have it.
Yeah. Sure, I can give it to her.
Yeah.
So she can borrow it.
Can you cover me until we get out of town?
Yeah.
Won't they
All right.
recognize us? Don't they know we came in with you?
Yeah, that's true.
You
too.
can say you can say you ditched us.
We
Like
murdered
one,
you.
well, no. Once you guys figured out I was a fugitive or whatever.
And we just found these 2 other random people that decided.
Well,
to
we
go.
can. I
Random
can.
dwarves.
Yeah.
I don't know where these dwarves came from.
They can hide in the wagon. We can like throw a blanket on them.
Or we can just say that we're artisans.
Are
that
we-
we're on the way to Karagoth anyway.
Are we? So are we commandeering a boat? What's the?
We're gonna get to
We're not
Karagoth
commandeering.
first.
So
We're hiring passage.
Headed
Yeah.
south,
Yeah.
leaving the Keelan, the town of Keelan, city
Yeah.
of Keelan. You're not stopped. The guards wave as you leave. Will take them some time to come down from the mountain to let people know what's happened.
Mhm.
So you probably have a bit of a head start.
I feel like the birthday party was probably something important, but
Yeah, like so we may have like an extra day or 6 hours or something. A little bit of time.
No, he's saying
You
we
will
should have dealt
find-
with something with that.
As your day ends, you can either camp or keep riding.
I think we should keep riding for at least now, since we know where
Yeah.
the people
Yeah.
are gonna
I'll,
look, and we want to.
I'll keep manning the horses.
You keep going, but you will eventually find, hidden within your wagon, a letter from your mother. It wishes you good luck and hopes that everything goes well. It says when things cool down, maybe you can return. It's a bit twingy in the heart muscle there, but you're like, okay. And you flip it over and you find a big blocky letter written on the other side. It says, don't come home. I told them who you are, and I told them where you're going. Good luck. Signed P.
Signed by who?
Signed P.
It's because my mother told me not to do the thing I just did, and I did it anyway, which upset her, which pissed him off.
So he's like, don't come home.
Yeah.
So he told someone who we were. Did he tell the mother? I thought the mother already knew who we were.
He could have
No,
told
no,
the
no.
brother.
He raised the alarm.
Oh, we told the guards that what we did, who we were.
Yeah, because we essentially just we planned out where the hell we were going right in front of him. So,
I thought he left.
Nope, he's just an asshole eating an apple. in front of us.
You travel deep into the night. Before you get too tired to keep going, you pull off the road to rest a little bit.
You know, if we're gonna be fugitives in every city we stop by, we might as well go ahead and kill that guy.
Go
Oh, no,
full
so-
fugitive.
we decided to go to go
big or
from
go?
Karagoth to Daragoth or whatever the hell it was called. So now we go to Palanthus. Now that I've read that note.
Oh, now we got to change directions. Ooh.
No, we still take the long way around. We go.
Yeah, no, we're gonna take a boat from there all the way up the coast.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how
Unless
far
he was
you-
expecting that, and then we need to go to the other place. But then if he was expecting that, I would expect that he would expect that.
Oh no.
Oh no. Would you like a shovel for going deeper? Might be easier.
But he failed to notice our secret trap.
Our elf-wide model.
You've set off my trap card.
No, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh tomorrow.
Are you following? You following the mountains south? Is that what you're doing?
So we're going to
Taking the boat north.
Yeah,
up
we're
to
gonna hire a
Palanthus.
boat to take us along the coast up north to Palanthus.
We're actually going to our first stop, which is
We're going to the first stop, but instead of going across to Daragoth or whatever it's called, we're gonna follow the coast up and go to Palanthus.
So, you guys have to ride pretty hard for a couple of days to keep from getting them catching up on you because they are
Yeah.
following on your trail. But you will eventually get to Port of Call, which you've been to before. Which there are boats there that you can hire. To get you to Palanthus is going to cost you 20 gold a head.
I'm good with that.
Everyone,
As soon as
everyone
we-
good with their own
yeah.
fare?
As soon as we
sell
get,
the cart to somebody,
I'm gonna let the horses go.
Yeah, some of them.
No.
We could still he's
Sell the
right.
cart and the horses.
I think we should let the horses go
Why?
and sell the cart.
We could just sell the horses too.
Yeah.
I'm letting the horses.
I
go.
feel like that's gonna be tracked.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what do they
And-
care whether we sell them or not?
Yeah. There's okay.
Well, we're just trying to cover expenses here.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, like how much does do the horses and cart cost?
They'll give you like 60 gold.
That's fine.
So 10 gold for each of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. He wants to let the horses go.
We could also turn the horses into dinner and glue.
I let them go.
I thought we sold them. No, we sold
Yeah.
No,
them.
we
sold
sold
them.
them.
Besides, if we let them go, they'll probably die anyways. You know, they are raised by people. They'll
Some will
probably
probably
just-
eat them.
Yeah.
Make glue.
So it's
here.
Stop
either
saying make
we let
glue.
wild animals eat them or we eat them.
Anyway,
I'd rather give them a chance in the wild. Humans suck.
All right. So, you book passage on a ship, which is heading west and then north along the coast, and then all the way around to Palanthus, which is in another valley that you got to come
Yeah.
in. So, it's at least a uneventful journey. It isn't like they're going to stop. At the end of another 11 days or so, you guys will make it back to the city of Palanthus.
Except for medical, I'm gonna spend 2.5 hours each day to do the.
why not medical?
Because you're with your wife,
Yeah,
you have
fair
a lot of stuff to talk about, dude.
Definitely have 3 years of catching up to do. She doesn't have much to talk about.
I was about to say most of it's just
Yeah.
mining.
Yeah.
And
On the third day, I hit a different rock.
just out of morbid curiosity, in 3 years, how much garnet has she gotten?
80 pounds.
It's a very light stone.
No, yeah,
It's a lot,
I
but she is a minor, so. Which
Like I
makes it
said,
illegal for you to have married her. Ha, ha, ha. Okay.
like I said, out of morbid
I
curiosity.
am not amused.
Yeah, that's fine.
Minus 100 experience points.
Oh, yeah.
The uncle loses the level.
Yes.
But Palanthus is, as Palanthus always is, busy, especially at the docks.
If there's anywhere that you can get lost in the crowd, it's here.
Yeah, without a doubt. There's lots going on here at all hours of every day. But she doesn't like it, the place. She's never liked big cities. She's preferred out in the wilds. But she's way happier here than in a mine
Underground,
somewhere.
I mean, we could always take her to the draconian place.
No.
She wouldn't fit in with them. She's a very strappy fighter type person.
But I was thinking of more. We get here, we kind of get
Yeah.
our shit sorted. We decide what we're doing next, and then I ask where she wants to go, because it's probably not a good idea for us to stay together.
Yeah.
So for the time being, she could find. I'm assuming she has people, places elsewhere. But that I'll talk
She has
to her
family.
about.
She would be going back south to Fort Barden.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
Isn't that where
The
we
only
just
place
Like, I
she's
will
gotta
say
go.
straight up, you don't have to stay with family.
I mean, I guess I could stay here,
I know you don't
find
wanna do
work
that.
here, I guess.
But I meant more like, yeah, you know, like find work or find something a little out of the ways, just until I get all this shit sorted.
I can stay hidden here. At least you'll be able to find me if I stay here.
Yeah.
I may have an idea.
If
Or at
you have
least
to- if
get
you
a
have to-
chance at it.
If you have to move somewhere, you can actually. All right. If you do have to leave for whatever reason, like in a permanent way, you can probably. I don't want to put that on the spot. You could
He's not gonna
probably.
be here
leave-
for another week.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
already gone.
He's
He's already
already
gone.
He's been.
Yeah,
gone.
it took us over a week to get down there.
It's
It's
been
been
almost
she
like
can leave a letter
3
with. I
weeks.
guess she could leave a letter with Chronicler.
Try the,
No,
you
no,
can
no.
try the guards. Like,
She can still leave a letter at the temple for where Sweat is.
She can leave it. No, there's a temple to reorg here. Leave. If you have to leave in a permanent way, just let me know where you're going. Leave a letter at the temple of reorg.
Elmar, can I talk to you in private?
Can you
I
do
may
that?
have an idea.
Sure.
What if we, since we are traveling south to Tarsus,
resources.
We are.
I think that was the first plan, but it got scrapped.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea. What if we
Here,
try
I
to
can-
get her hooked up on the Sea Rose and see if she can work with Serene and them? That way she's safe, she's with a crew, and they're trusted allies.
I mean, that could
Also
be.
always moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Does she even know anything about
they
it?
don't come up here often, though.
Yeah.
Did you even
That's
find
because I
out?
thought we were going south, but it's just an option.
Anyways, I'll go to the Thieves Guild and see if they've learned anything about the siege, sin.
Nothing specific. Some random, vague rumors of him not acting himself at times, but nothing that's drawn a whole lot of attention. It's like just really vague rumors that something must be up with him. Maybe something's wrong in his life or something. He's been acting different, but nothing that causes a whole lot of alarm. Mostly concerned by people who may have cared for him. He's paid out precisely 60 gold. So,
I would also like to check in with the Knights of the Crown.
Yeah, because didn't they have
Knights
like a
of the Sword.
3-week thing going on?
To see if the guards and/or they got any information.
they are being vigilant and have doubled their guard everywhere to keep an eye on things, but they haven't seen anything that causes any great concern.
Okay.
Everything's just kind of going along like it always has.
So for options, we could either try and go for the Sage guy sin again, but like it doesn't seem like that's gonna work right now. We need more evidence. We could try and disrupt.
Essentially the same decision we restarted tonight.
Yeah,
with.
we could try and disrupt the Fey Bones to make communication
I-
work, and we could go back to the dwarves, to the other dwarves where we're not supposed to go, and face the
We're
Under.
going to have to kill him
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Try and get it. We could try and find
If
the
I-
dragon boneyard, the
out.
dragon
If I can
graveyard.
get stuff sorted into a barn.
We'll do some research. You might be able to find some hints as to where that is.
We could check, since we're here in Palanthus, we could check the library and see if there's anything there.
If I figure that stuff out into a barn.
If she's going to be staying here, she's going to need some money.
Yeah.
Starting.
Just till she can get a job.
She should be able to find work fairly quickly.
Should be.
Worst comes to worst, she can get a job at the docks. What's the 2 weeks at a nice place? Meals included.
Yeah, like, I'll say 20 gold. That'd be more than enough for her to get settled.
I give my brother like 200. I'm really
Well,
bad
I gave
at
my family 3. So.
I'm really bad at estimating
give
the
her-
prices.
actually, I'll give
And
her-
just,
Um,
and just for your own knowledge, when he left town, he still had 20 or 30 gold. Yeah.
I am very bad at estimating how much everything is worth.
Um,
I was like, 200 seems like enough to get him
I'll
home,
give
but that was
her-
like way more than he needed.
I'll give her an
probably.
extra 10 just to give her to get her some basic stuff. You
I
know,
probably
And she
should.
needs it. She,
Yeah.
I should
Disappear.
probably give him less.
Clothes,
It's fine.
toiletries, that kind of thing.
Mhm. She's got to find a place to stay. But either way, you guys are relative safety back in Planthus.
Yeah.
To figure out what your next step is going to be, you can go to the library and try to research where this dragon graveyard might be, or someone who might know.
Yeah, that's another option. We could get the dragon silver first, because not to metagame, we would be stronger when we had to fight my uncle.
Yeah.
If we go fuck with a dragon,
Well, yeah, that's true.
especially an undead one. Anyway, I'm assuming the adventures therein would hopefully get me there.
Yeah, let's go see if we can't.
So research.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm always
Looking for
research.
locations where dragon silver might still be.
Yeah.
All right, who's doing the research?
I'll
the
assign-
research guy.
Investigation with advantage.
I'm a knowledge cleric, so yeah. Well, he already has advantage, but I will be assisting him.
Okay.
I'll try to do my own research as well.
Okay.
Investigation.
Is it like a magic shop?
21.
Several. Okay.
I want to trade in my boots for like boots of elven kind.
What boots do you have?
Boots of riding.
Oh.
Yeah, we can do that.
I haven't been able to use them, and I think my disadvantage of the armor is way too big of a disadvantage. So I need those boots.
I mean, I've got polymorph now. We could do.
Yeah, but
I
it's
could.
not
I
gonna
could
work
play
on it.
horse.
19.
Okay. You guys do some pretty good researching and put your information that you found together. Ancient history that is recorded there. You're not allowed to see Astinus' books, but the history books that are there. There were several locations, 3 to be precise, where the dragon silver was supposedly found. But this information is only from before the curse of the dragon silver, what destroyed it. So, you know of the Valley of the Silver Dragon, which is where it was originally discovered. Another place further out to the east, an unknown, unnamed valley where some random dwarven prospectors supposedly found some. And a vague rumor of dragon bones discovered far to the north. And that's what we have. So that's where we're going to stop for today. It was an incredibly exciting adventure, but you did find out a bunch of things today. Next week we will pick another direction and decide which way you'll be going next. We'll be leaving your newly liberated wife behind in Palanthas. And find out what happens from there. So, if you've been with us for this, I appreciate you being here. Please come back and see us again to find out more of the tale next time. And until then, we'll see you.